I ain't gonna hold you. I really, really wanted to. I don't know, man. How can we say this positive? I really wanted to do this on my channel, but I don't think that I should because it'll probably, I don't know, it'll probably mess up a lot of things. So what we'll do is to speak on it and all that stuff and everything. We'll put it here for now, and that'll be that. But what they're saying is this: because Marquavius Huey and Quamarvius Nichols were prejudiced by the state, that basically that's what's going on. Now, there are certain things that are being said and being spread as gospel, and I cannot confirm that as far as how it's looking. But as far as from what I'm seeing, there's a company that came out that essentially said, hey, we play security. That's good. What's going on? So there's that part that exists. There's that part that exists. This will be a different type of live stream. We will be doing certain things on here that I normally like to do, but I ain't been doing it, not on live, because of where I was at. Let's see if I can change that. I think that's a better. I think that looks better. So, good morning, California. Shout out, man. Hey, hyphy Frisco chick. Me and Lil Blood. About to have some content coming. I was gonna pop out to Oakland this weekend, but it was kind of short notice. Is Thug coming home? Well, yeah. But I think the question that you're trying to ask is Young Thug coming home for a plea deal, from the plea deal? Well, here's a couple of options, I believe. And I ain't go talk to no attorneys or anything like that. So everything I'm saying could 100% not be what I'm saying. They could give Young Thug. Would QUA still have to go to court? No. So Quamarvius Nichols, and it's funny, they was roasting his name. Like, we stay in a bubble with this Young Thug trial stuff. So we stay in a bubble. They was just like, they was just getting on his name. They was like, yo, so they released a dude named Quarters and Nichols for a body. I ain't gonna hold you. That had me crying laughing. Yeah, that's one of like the top comments in one of these Instagram posts. They released a dude named Quarters Nichols. I ain't never even think to make fun of his name or nothing like that. Maybe because I'm serious about this case. So they had no proof on the body. I wouldn't necessarily say that. If you look at what Matt Sharp was doing, he was essentially, I don't want to say throwing dirt, throwing shade kind of thing. He was essentially saying that, hey, could this be from a gunshot inside or outside? Getting lit this morning. It's not morning where I'm at. So basically, they were essentially saying that gunshot residue is not really that usable anymore because of how much the powder just expands and how far it goes in and goes out. So it was looking like, and I hate to say it this way, they were trying to do what the state was trying to say about YNW Melly and his murder charge. Listen, man, 10 years ago, I ain't gonna hold you. About like 10 a.m., I'll be lit. You'll be going in all the way. All the way. I can't see no other way. But either way it goes. So what we had essentially was this. Mass Shark's questions basically were going to destroy the thought process that the shots could have rang out from an outside car. That was his whole basis. Where you at? I thought you was a West Coast blogger. I am. But see, the difference between me and a lot of other cats is I had to put on for the whole entire West Coast. Like I if I said it the way I wanted to say it, people would get upset. But I'm talking top to bottom. I'm talking, what is that? Weed, Oregon, I think, or Weed, California. Whatever the most northern city in California is, all the way to the most southern city, which I think Dago is technically the border town, even though I don't want nothing to do with nobody politics outside of LA, essentially. And even then, I'm kind of on a level where as long as you ain't disrespecting where I'm from, I ain't got no problems with you or for you. So, that's where I'm at as far as levels go. But I'm always going to be where I'm always going to be from. That ain't never going to change. But what I will say, actually, let me swap this hat. Let me swap this. The manager and label pulled up. Yeah, I know. So why should your opinion matter in Atlanta? Because I'm not from Atlanta. That's why. Because I'm not gonna be biased. That's why. And because I'm really, really, really outside in Atlanta. That's why. Nah, Redding ain't the most northern city. Nah, Redding is not the most northern city in California. I used to believe that, but it's actually not. Is it bad if they'll take a plea deal? It depends on what the plea deal is. It depends on what the plea deal is. So if the plea deal is something to the effect of you become a felon, well, this is a whole nother channel. This ain't my regular channel. I've been unfaithful. The media just waiting, but she holding it down. Now, shout out Miss Sylvia and shout out to what's my guy name? Because him and Miss Sylvia been freaking at it for a minute. And I think it's more, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I never, Dennis. They kind of been, I don't know if they've been at it, but faithfully, I stayed away from it. I stay away from it. So I ain't going to hold you. They passed it up last night. I did see that. I didn't want to run on there and say anything. So, yeah, because I don't know, bro. I just think we in a space where we're creating quote unquote new media. So it's like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, what are we doing here? We're both trying to accomplish the same thing in different ways. We're both trying to accomplish the same goal in different ways. If we're not going to be together as far as essentially we're not going to be unified that, hey, let's just put this content out. Whatever you put out is whatever you put out. Whatever I put out is whatever, I put out. Then I ain't going to hold you, bro. I don't think whatever another person does is going to stop what I do. I've been showing props, been giving love to everybody. Like, for a wild time, people wanted me to go at Cuff Boys. Honestly. And I was just like, for what? Like, bro, we're not even in the same league. That dude got like 2 million freaking followers. And so for a while, everybody was like, go at Cuff Boys. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. And I'm just to the point where I'm just like, what does that matter for us over here? What does that matter for us over here? One, neither one of us owns YouTube. Two, he's one of the top, if not the best at what he does. Three, that boy loves his mama. So I wish I would. I'm a mama's boy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit up here and try to make war with nobody. Then, lead attorney jumped on. And everybody, oh, Seti Nash, you trying to be like this or trying to be like that. And then I said something to the effect of, shout out lead attorney. And I said, shout out to his whole platform, but y'all must be new to lead attorney. I've been watching lead attorney for a minute. And the person who put me on lead attorney was, and always will be, Kevin Samuels. So, oops. I'm not, listen, when it comes to this YouTube stuff and everything like that, I'm just going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. That's hey, AV to go. I like her, man. She's so innocent, sweet. So, but either way it goes, I'm not warring with nobody. I don't care. There's weirdos that's trying to freaking get me to respond to them for some BS that they putting out. Run your play. Nah, poor old Mathers. I'm not gonna say Buddy's name, so please don't mention his name on my platform. But I used to try to help that dude, and he turned out and did some weirdo stuff. So I'm not gonna diss him. I just don't rock with him. So I'm not gonna diss him. I just don't rock with him because he blatantly did some BS and it came out of nowhere. I used to jump on Clubhouse and give breaking news to Buddy and everything like that just to help him out. And then I don't know what happened with him, but he said some disrespectful stuff one day, and I just left it at that. So I don't rock with dude. If you want to rock with him, cool. I ain't got no problem with nobody rocking with Buddy. But what I will say is this. I ain't rocking with him. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to rock with him? I did because he said it first. Shout out Unique Mecca Audio. I definitely got a live stream with him one of these Saturdays for sure. Truly 4L, you damn right I did. 100% called him that. Because he called me that first. So, yeah. If you disrespect me and say all that stuff about me, when I get the chance to be petty, I'm going to be petty. Sorry, my name's Seti Nash. Could be Petty Nash at times. So it is what it is. But at least see how I didn't run and I didn't lie. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. Like, no, that's what absolutely happened. I 100% said that. And I don't care. I don't care. Shouldn't have said nothing about me. I ain't did nothing to none of y'all. Can't nobody ever said I did no bad business. Can't nobody ever say that I threw out some false stuff. And if I ever put out anything false, I 100% cleaned it up. I'm not beefing with nobody. I ain't gonna lie. If we ain't ready to pull off one of these, I ain't beefing with none of y'all. Because it ain't that serious. Quay made a deal. That is what's currently in the atmosphere. But I told y'all, remember when I told y'all, I said, bro, the person who has the most leverage is Quamarius Nichols. Because at the end of the day, let's just be fair, square, obvious, and honest. He been trying to get off the case. They've been trying to get him up out of here as far as sever him from the case. The jury need to stand up and say enough is enough. They all be in jail. What? They all will be in jail. Ain't no way in this world. Seti Nash ain't never told nothing. I rarely even tell the time. If that ever was a thing that ever would have came out, don't you think it would have happened the day it was? Let's understand something real quick. Because you hear from that little weirdo's channel. And I ain't even really calling him no weirdo. He's just trying to run his play. And good for him. Run his play. But let me help you out. That's the same person who said, I got on a TV station and told the police about something. And literally, he just had to come back out and say, actually, no, he actually didn't say anything to him. But then called me a federal agent and then all of this other stuff. And now he got to come out with something else. Ain't nobody from California said that. You talking about? First off, that would have been something that came out when it happened. Y'all knew the Seti Nash, but Seti Nash already had a million hit view video from 2012. So let's understand that part real quick. When y'all run your little play, please understand that part first. That's the same person who said in his little video, oh, Sonny Nash was square. You see in this video that happened in 2014, he was square. Well, if that's the case, Crip Anthem dropped in 2012. Really was shot in 2011. So if that's the case, did I square it up, then pick it up? So, like I said, let them run their plays. Let them run their plays. If that's what they want to say, let them say it. But the problem with their whole little thing is nobody ever got charged with what they saying. Nobody knows you from that. Cool. All right, you can bounce now. Now you're just trolling. Now you're just trolling. Peace. Peace out. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Peace out. Hey, hey. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Peace out. Hey, hey. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Hey, peace out. Hey, hey. Peace, peace. Shout out Lead Attorney and shout out AV. Probably have to make AV my manager while she keep playing with me. Yeah, I don't care, bro. Y'all run y'all plays and all that stuff. I'm not really tripping on that. I'm really not. But when y'all keep on with it. But anyways, let's get back into it. So, what happened? If y'all remember the last time before yesterday when we seen the judge yeah, delicates of life, you can bounce out too. Bye, darling. You tried it. Peace. Peace. Y'all remember the last words essentially from the judge was, hey, if you get a mistrial, I'm not going to grant it with prejudice. Because what was said basically is that two lawyers, Miss Westmoreland, I finally remember their name. Oh my gosh, hold on. Go ahead, don't come back. I don't want you back. Emotional pit bulls. Crazy. Basically, what was said was my client was prejudiced. And remember what I said in that video. The video that I said was that, hey, which QUA are we talking about? He ain't sure a lick. Sound good. Hey, he basically, my client got prejudiced. Did he really? All right. So now we got to figure out which QUA. And this is where the power shifted because Miss Westmoreland was like, yo, hold on. They was ready to keep the case going. She like, wait, hold on. What can we get for this little mishaps right here? Because it for sure was a mishaps. I'm going to text AV right now. Yeah, I just text AV. I told her if y'all need me, I'm here today. So, are we having court today? More than likely not. I think what's happening ultimately is we gonna see how it looks as far as what Young Thug can get out of this, what everybody else can get out of this. Because ultimately, What Fonnie Willis, how she's gonna spin this is I got my convictions, 28 up, 28 down. So if you have a DA, they're not gonna sit up here and talk about the rappers that they prosecuted. Ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. Wasn't you wrong with the first majority of this case siding with the state? No, I wasn't. But thank you for that. I think you people who say that are some of the most stubborn individuals that exist on this earth. Let me tell you why. When people like you speak, y'all sit on a mountain that acts like it doesn't shift, like plate tectonics don't exist. How I mean what I'm saying is basically this. If you ever find out anything new, why would you sit up here and stick to the old? I read the indictment. I went through with the opening statements. And all we had to do was wait for the state to make their case. See, what you people fail to realize who are stubborn as mules is this. Y'all don't want to be wrong. Y'all want to jump out there and say, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. Beat on your chest until you can't beat on it no more. And then once you do that, you think that nothing can happen. But then you people never point out the expose videos I did on Fonnie Willis. I called Fonnie Willis out 2 years ago for lying in a news interview. So it is what it is. And it's the people don't take plea deals. That ain't true at all. That ain't true at all. I took a plea deal at 15 years old, facing 3 years in the pen, basically, because of something that on the surface looked like I did it, but 100%, even in the paperwork, I didn't. But you know what? Keeping me in lockdown for 2 months, my first time, and they told me, hey, all you got to do is keep good grades and not drug test dirty, and we'll drop this felony off of you once you come on probation. And you can go home today. Peace. Peace. I'm not finna sit up here and say everybody that take plea deals is freaking innocent. I mean, is guilty. It just comes to a point in time where you're tired. You want to go home. And then what happens? So literally, when I took my plea deal, it was to the effect of, let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. So that's what that was for me. It was let me go home. It is what it is. I didn't want to be there anymore. I was tired. I was tired, man. I didn't want to be there. But when nobody on the case with me, I definitely got snitched on by a couple of people, but they didn't even say exactly what happened. So it is what it is on that part. But back to the case. Everybody that takes plea deals is not guilty. Do not believe that. Nah, it wasn't no gun charge. It was assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts of assault. Do you think it's strategic both ways, the subject to pleas? This is how Fonnie Willis and her office is going to spin it. We didn't have the sufficient evidence. No, she can't say it that way. No. She can't say that. What she gonna say is, we had enough evidence to charge him, and we didn't want to leave it in the juror's hands. So basically, what we agreed to, because she's not going to talk about the plea deal. She's basically going to say, what we agreed to is 20 years under federal supervision and 7 years in the Florida Department of Corrections. If he violates, he will go back for 13 years. So if she does that, the Stug have basis to sue the state if he beats the charges. If he pleads out, no. See, one of the things, and y'all be very aware of this, If Young Thug pleads out, he has to get no pros. He has to. Because when you're not no pros, that means that you can't be sued civilly. No pros means no contest. And I only say that because there are individuals like myself from California. We use no contest. I don't know about anywhere else. And I'm assuming in the South, they say no pros. But on the West Coast, we say no contest, which means you can't come down the line and sue me civilly. There's a couple of lawyers in here, so they know what I'm saying is 100% truth. No pros means discharge. No pros means no contest. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. They're both the same doggone thing. We got 2,000 people in here and only 300 likes. Shout out. I found you. I love you. Break it down. Just want to let you know you're great at what you're doing. Good job. Shout out. No contest in Texas, too. I ain't gonna lie. Texas has a huge influence on California, so that definitely makes sense. Just gave you a like. Thank you. I mean, if you don't want to leave a like, that's cool. I don't mind it. You saw they were acting in the chat on Long Crime today? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. What was going on? It means no longer prosecuting setting. I can literally look it up for you, and I'm telling you, we're not gonna do all that. Anyways, so the state has to spin it as this. We charged 28 gang members, and we got 28 convictions. They're not gonna say the intricate details of it. They're not going to say that at all. Nick at Night did not get booted. What are you talking about? Get mistrial out your head. They're taking plea deals because that's the right on the wall. Hopefully so. Finding these out because she's been on the same ish forever. Well, here's the thing, right? There was a meeting, and I had to find the video, where Glanville and a couple of other people were coming up, and they were talking about this trial in particular to the head judges. And they were wondering what's taking so long, because you got to remember, Fulton County is now backed up. I think part of the state's plan was, let's throw a bunch of charges, get a lot of people to plead out on sweet deals, and that will force Young Thug and all his co-conspirators. Because let me see something. This is where you know it was crazy. Why AV think I'm at the courthouse? I'm crying. I'm going to read something for y'all. And when I tell y'all this, y'all going to be like, ain't no way on God's green earth. So if y'all ever hear me say, ain't no way on God's green, I'm just not saying God's green earth, right? It says state reached out first for the plea. So the state reached out so that they can drop the mistrial motion. State that reached out previously about a plea deal before the mistrial motion. All right. I should probably read a little bit more before I say that. Original plea before mistrial motion and trial started was QUA would get probation and had to testify, would have been able to come home. He rejected that. First offer after mistrial motion was 30, do 20, reduce murder to voluntary manslaughter, and China thinks everything else was there, so rejected to the gang charges. Basically, QUA was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not freaking doing that. I told y'all this ain't a game. I'm sitting here telling y'all it's not a freaking game. Then do 25, then 25 do 15, still has voluntary manslaughter, all other charges rejected. That's the same thing that they're offering Shannon Jackson right now, or Shannon Stillwell. Hi, my name is Matt Shard, and I'm here representing my client, Shannon Stillwell. Then do 20, do 10, took the murder off, rejected that. 15 do 5 with testifying. These are all the plea. This is the back and forth that they was going through and that they were doing. He said, all right, Max, I'm crying. She said this was an offer at one point after the mistrial motion. Quay did not want to testify. 100%. Yesterday was when Quay started to give the state counter pleas. Yesterday plea was 30, do 7, longer probation. Quay was supposed to take the plea yesterday at 3 p.m., but the long probation was an issue. Quay received the plea. He accepted yesterday morning. Quay didn't really want to take the plea deal. China, his wife, begged him to take the plea deal so he'd be home for his kids. Now, I'm going to say this, bro. And I only mean this with love, grace, and perfect energy. Ain't that damn near the same thing I told Young Thug to do? My only problem with this is if the trial proceeds, and everybody beats the charges, how bad would that look? How bad would that look? Now you can say 100%, yeah, Seti Nash, we hear you, but do you really, really, really want to leave it up to hands in the jurors' hands? In that instance, I ain't gonna hold you. I get it. I freaking get it. I can't tell you wrong because I don't know the outcome to say I'm right. Hey, yeah, Harvey kicked sand in Hilton's face yesterday. I was like, ain't no way, because she tried to, on the record, say some stuff that they did not agree to. She real life did some BS. That's like, I didn't even realize how dirty Miss Hilton was until yesterday. Like, that 100% took off the freaking mask of Miss Hilton. I was like, bro, ain't no way on God's green. You gotta be kidding me. She tried to say, still a gang, and the murder charges, and all of this stuff. But Harvey, like, Matumbo finger wag. No. Hell no. We're basically saying that the individuals that we were with is enough for you to say it's a RICO. See, some of y'all heard it differently than what I heard. I heard, personally, what I heard was, hey, you know how we got here, right? No, how do we get here? You're a drug dealer. Oh, all right. So we're just pleading out to being a drug dealer and conspiring. That's what's violating the RICO Act? Yeah. Oh, all right. But what did she say? She said y'all still a gang and that we had enough evidence to charge you with a murder, but basically we're not going to charge with that. We're going to let you go. What? Who you talking to? Wait a minute. that ain't what was... No, y'all try to do that. And like I said, what they're trying to give Shannon is, from what I heard, take this with a grain and a pinch of salt. From what I heard, that 30 and 20, that's what they're trying to give them for both Donovan Thomas and Shamel Drinks. So 2 bodies sit up here and basically say, hey, bruh, you got your 2 bodies. We dropped them down to some manslaughters. You do 20, but you do 10 on probation. And I ain't gonna hold you. If everybody pleads out, I don't see why the feds don't. Yeah, I don't see why the feds don't. Dual sovereignty is what it's called. Feds don't pick up losing cases. Everybody pleads out. Hey, everybody pleads out. Never take more than 5 years probation. It depends because those probations, they get reduced. Like there's certain things in there that's going to reduce that probation. He's not going to do all of that time probation wise. Look, the deal that Duke got, right, is get out now, serve 10 years on probation. But next month, he can go up in front of the board. I ain't did nothing. I ain't dirty test. I've been working out. I've been staying out the way. Y'all can drop my probation right now. So you got accepted for 10, but you only did 2. If he's guilty, 20 years for 2 bodies is a steal. That's if he's guilty. It's a risk. They had to do it again. I'm going to tell you now. You think them cats going to get on the stand with the feds playing? You think them cats going to get on the stand with the... All right. All right. Say what you want, say what you will. Hey, they could play with Miss Hilton and Miss Love like they want to do that. But when it comes to the feds, they ain't playing with the feds like that. I don't care. Who you talking about? John Guthrie, and that was going to be one of my final points in one of my videos. This was never about no doggone justice. This was never about no doggone justice for anybody that was harmed in this so-called war. If they gave y'all remember that freaking, what is that movie with Jamie Foxx and the nigga that played Leonidas off of 300? When Jamie Foxx played the lawyer and the 2 dudes bust in and basically did that stuff to his wife, stabbed him and everything. Law-abiding citizen. Shout out. That's a great movie, by the way. And remember what Jamie Foxx told him? Jamie Foxx said, it's not about what you know, it's about what you can prove. And Jamie Foxx's whole entire thing was what? Securing convictions. Movies often imitate life. Gerard Butler. That's exactly what's going on here. If this was about, Fonnie Willis sat up there with Donovan Thomas's mom, and I don't even know what she did at this point, because this is what she said in a freaking press conference. I talked to the mother of Donovan Thomas, and I told her we'll be getting justice for him. How's about justice and you sitting up here saying that BS? You willing to give a dude who alleged to have killed 2 people 20 years? What justice is that? What freaking justice is that? And what y'all thought y'all was going to do, y'all didn't do. Y'all thought y'all was going to scare everybody with all these charges and make the public believe what y'all wanted the public to believe. Remember what they said. The state has so many snitches in this case that is seal and deal. The freaking trial is a formality at this point. That's what we were led to believe. Miss Love, Miss Hilton, and Miss Willis, Madam Prosecutor, y'all are bullshit artists. And it was further proven when Miss Sylvia sat up there and interviewed the auntie of Shamel Drinks, who literally found the info that the state had and literally sat up there and said, that's not enough. And we don't want these young men to go to jail for something that they didn't do. And we don't stay in Atlanta, so we're not under the guise and the rule of threat. We were haggled. We were harassed. We were believing the BS. Why? Because the guy's name is Young Thug. Like, let's be honest. It ain't like his name was Young Philosopher or Big Prophet or something like that. No. This is Young Thug. The one that has all of this crap out that we're supposed to fear. But then find out his homies on the phone didn't fear this man at all. What no damn fear. You know what the fear was? Was when DK said Thug Daddy basically see me, and if he tells them I'm going to basically get smoked and all of this stuff. And then turned around and said I went to the jailhouse and they thought I was a snitch and nothing happened. Lil D said the same thing. Man, niggas knew I was a snitch in the penitentiary and ain't nobody do nothing. Well, we don't do nothing to snitches because y'all don't play by our rules. We don't do nothing to snitches because they don't play by our rules. And that's on your gang to handle. That ain't on us to handle. And I'm assuming he didn't go in there running up under that red card. I'm assuming he wasn't a blood. I believe what Woody said. They said they want the big fish. They want the money. The money is Young Thug. There's a rumor out there that some of the state employees is riding around. Thug is facing 20 years. Some of the state employees are riding around in Young Thug's cars. Miss Love, shit, big breasty muff. You know what I mean? Miss Love and Miss Hilton, them ladies are like 5'10", 5'11", wearing big ass heels. When I was standing next to Miss Love, she was checking me out, doing like this, biting her lip, because she wanted to slap the shit out of me. Yeah, Miss Love wanted to slap the hell out of me. We done it was eye to eye. I'm 6'3". We done it was eye to eye. Yeah, Miss Love was risking an assault charge. I wasn't going, you know. What was I going to do? Press charges on her? I'd have hit her with the Hulk Hogan boot. I'd have hit her with the leg. Then came through and hit her with the big leg drop. Would have looked at her again, stood her up, hit her with the stunner. You feel me? Then thought about it. Then hit her with the people's elbow. Yeah. Would have walked out of there like I always like Stone Cold music. I don't care. Everybody can play whatever music they want to play, bro. When Stone Cold enter, bro, that shattering glass, that's how I be feeling when I was walking in that courtroom. Because I ain't going to hold you. When Miss Love used to look back, she used to, I want to do like this to her. Do you think your boy Glanville would have let this go on this long? 100%. 100%. Stone Cold wasn't my favorite. I always liked the bad guy. I always liked the villains. Like Razor Ramon was my guy. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy when I was growing up. Razor Ramon. And then it was Chris Jericho. I know some people are like, what? You like Chris Jericho? I like Chris Jericho. That was my guy. And then Brock Lesnar came out, and it was undeniable. I was like, yeah, that right there, he probably going to be my favorite all time. I ain't going to hold you. Brock Lesnar, probably all time my favorite wrestler. When he came out, but I will say the greatest wrestler of all time, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, Y2J was my guy. But the greatest wrestler, in my opinion, all time, HBK. Second would be Undertaker. And I'm going to tell you why. Go look at all the WrestleManias that had Shawn Michaels in it. He's always delivered. Every freaking major, mainstream, big time match with Shawn Michaels in it, bruh. I am telling you right now. Bruh. Because y'all got to remember, this is a show. These are stunt actors. But anyways, I don't want to get on that. Jeff Hardy was better. Shut up. Go to your room. Flair, no cap. Nah, you know who was hard? Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, bruh. Dusty Rhodes once made me want to call myself the American Dream. Bob Backlund, John Cena. Shout out John Cena. I might go watch him wrestle, bro. Anyways, let's get to it. So, there was a statement that was put out by Doug Weinstein, Big DW, who basically said that they took a major loss with Mr. Harvey being off of there. I gotta ask y'all a question. Did it seem like Bruce freaking Harvey was a team player? Because it ain't seem like that to me. Every time I seen Bruce Harvey, he's far off in the corner. Ain't really associated nobody. When I seen him, he was damn near one of the first ones out. I chatted up with him a couple of times and stuff. But it ain't seem like he wanted to particularly be in his position. And I'm not saying he's wrong, because Bruce Harvey, more than all of those lawyers there, is a legend in them Georgia courts. Is a freaking legend. Don't get it mixed up or confused. That man is a walking legend. He one of the only people to sit up there, get a testimony from a cop, tell him thank you, and shake his hand in court. Oh, and by the way, that cop's testimony was supposed to go against his client 100%. I might have to do a deep dive for Bruce Harvey for y'all to appreciate that man. But he got what he wanted. And Miss Westmoreland very well Neuralink collected, because she understood, hey, hold on. What can we get out of this? It's like a shark smelling blood in the water. What can we get out of this? Because y'all just did this 2 days ago. Oh, all right. Then they had to revisit. And then they was giving crap deals, bro. Like, first off, why, like, why am I testifying at this point in time? To do 20-something years. What type of deal is that? I'm not a penitentiary dude. I'm a street dude. I was in the streets. I wasn't in jailhouse, nothing. None of that. I've been in jail once. Been nasty you once, I ain't going again. Where my comments go? Oh, there we go. I don't know what the heck happened. Rod taking a plea deal. What's the hey, ain't that what I said? The person who should be looking at a plea deal is Lil Rod. Did I tell y'all that? Hey, the person who should be looking for a plea deal the most is Lil Rod. Nigga, you allegedly got a body. And I think that testimony kind of does hurt the, what the hell? Bro, I'm trying. Let me try to read this real quick. Kind of does hurt because he cutthroat and didn't take BS for the state. Miss West was looking thick in that pink dress yesterday. Did you know she was that fine? There is only one woman that I was looking at in that courtroom, and she worked for the police. So, yeah. And she looked just like this woman that I had a huge crush on. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah. And that was the woman that Lil D was talking about. Man, can she watch me? Nah, she ain't no court reporter. She an in-house sheriff. And badder than man, look. Police said, hey, I'm getting a badge. Y'all, a couple of people already accused me of being the police. Hey, I go be. She say, listen, I throw this on you every single time you want it if you be a cop. She gotta pin my badge. We gotta take. Nah, I don't have to cut my dreads off for Atlanta PD. No, I don't. Nigga, you must not have been to Atlanta. It's cops with dreads longer than mine, beard fatter than mine, more tattoos than me. Please, nah. See, it's kind of crazy. What in the world? What a Lil Rod plea deal was? Hey, that right there. Nah, I don't want to hunch on Miss Love because I ain't gonna lie. I think with Miss Love, I had to put it in her booty. I don't think with Miss Love, I don't think you could put it in her coochie. I ain't gonna hold you. I think you gotta put it straight in the butt. Yeah, I don't. I think Miss Love like her booty ate, and you got to put it in her butt. Yeah, that's what I think. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not into that personally, but I think that's what she want. Y'all know booty holes typically look like this. I think Miss Love booty hole probably a little bit like that. So yeah, nah, I don't. I done dealt with some older black women, especially in my young 20s, like when I was 18 to 23. If you wasn't at least 35, I ain't gonna touch you. I ain't gonna hold you. And the older black women in their 40s and up that I was sleeping with, yeah, they like they booty ate and like getting fucked in their butt. Yes, sir. That's what they wanted. That's what they liked. Straight up, ANAL. That's what they was on. If y'all country folks, there's this song that would describe what I'm talking about perfectly. It's called Bed of Roses by my favorite country group called the Statler Brothers. STATLERBROS. And what that nigga say? What could I say? He was like, she was called a scarlet woman by the people who would go to church and left me in a sling. With no parents of my own, I'd never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning, making money from a man I didn't know. She took me in and wiped away my childhood. A line from the streets, this lady rose, hey, hey, this bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. Yeah, y'all go look up. Yeah, y'all go look up that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm telling you right now. Bed of Roses, Statler Brothers. That was my 18 to 23 life. Yeah. Older women. Hey, I don't know how these cats be. I'm sorry. When I was older, I'm not older. When I was younger, older women were massively attractive. Massively. How old you was? Me 19 here and you 20 something? You too young. You gotta get up out of here. Nah, no sir, no sir, no sir. Bob. Hell nah. If I heard you was in your 20s, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, boy, nah. Hell nah. Ain't no way in this world. Nah. That this dude say, I ain't gonna lie, I'm older now, so it's common company now. It's common company now. But from what the rumors are right now, let's go through the rumors. Let's hit the rumor mill real quick. Let's hit our rumor mill real quick. Nichols gone, Mr. Huey gone, Mr. Ryan is considering a plea deal, and Mr. Williams is close. Now you old, you like younger ladies? Is that what happened? Is that what I said? Because I did not say that. No, that is not what I said. I think the youngest I can mess with probably had to be 28, 27. I don't know. I can't call it. Typically, a woman that I'm gonna mess with gonna be in her 30s or be in her 40s. That's just is what it is. And I ain't in my 40s. But yeah. How old am I? Old enough that I'll make your kids call me dad. I mean, yeah. Yeah, bro, need a DP for that comment. Will you come do it there? He's not even drinking? Oh, all right, thank you. I'm not 37. I got some years before I get to 37. You like I'm 19? I ain't gonna hold you. Even if I was rich, I don't personally see how they find those women attractive. I don't. But 27-year-old, I can see that. 26-year-old, 25-year-old, that's the maximum. Anything, yeah, hell nah. If you can't even get a rental, I can't do it. 25, you'd have to. Me, 25-year-old, boy, that thing would have to be bad as hell. Whole bunch of shit. I just don't see it personally. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. But a lot of, I ain't gonna hold you. What does being rich have to do with that? I was 747. I dated a 19-year-old. Yeah, I'm not tripping off of no. I ain't gonna hold you. This is gonna sound terrible, but if I see a 40-something-year-old woman with a 19-year-old male, I'm cool with that. I hate to say it, but I hate to say it that way, because I'm double standard. I don't care. When I was 18, I had a crush on a woman. And I mean, I had a crush on her since I was like 8. I mean, that's when the nigga started hitting puberty. When I used to be around her, I used to be like this. I used to walk around her like this. The pangalang, you feel me? And when I got 18, she was like 47, 48. Still thick, still bad. 18 years old. At that age, everything, well, not everything, that's a lie. But at that age, boy, because y'all can go on my Instagram. A nigga just got fat not too long ago. Always been in shape. But she, whew. got my back rubbed and body got to moving. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. 18 years old, crushing on that woman since I was 8. I tore that ass up. Boy, I tore that ass up. I tore that ass up. Boy, that ass was perfect. I ain't had to wear no rubber either. I blasted off in there. I was coming in that shit, all of that. I was fucking that shit up, boy. Yeah, we fucked for at least 3 hours the first time. Dick harder than a motherfucker. Yeah, I was in that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nah, all that shit. That bitch was riding dick, spitting my mouth and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah, she fucked. She prepped me. I don't care. She threw it down. Nigga, I fucked the boy. She didn't run from no dick. She ain't run from none of it. She ain't run from none of it. I tore that ass up. Sure in the hell did. I fucked her so good, I went and went to whatever restaurant she told me to go to after that. Yeah, fuck that shit up. You goddamn right. Yeah, fuck the shit out of her too. Yeah, I had a whole week. Fuck fest. Fuck the shit out of her. Fuck the shit out of her. 18 years old throwing raw dick. Raw grown man dick. Yes, sir. 100%. Yeah, I fucked the shit. I ain't gonna hold you shit. I did what I did. And I'm proud of it too. Super proud of it. You know what sucked? To this day, I can't reveal that lady's name. Because I grew up with her sons. Yeah, hey, to this day, can't even say the lady name. Because I grew up with her fucking sons. But if they know the shit that I did to their mama, if they know the shit that I did to their mama, they gotta fight me. They gotta fight me. They gotta fight, like stab, shoot, all. I did so much shit. So much, ain't nothing was off the table. I think I might even had her punch me and I punched her. Yeah, she might have caught a stiff one. Might have, BAH! Yeah, that bitch was slapping me and shit, punching me and shit, biting, scratches and all that shit. Boy, it was nasty. That nigga, Mr. Nasty Time. Yeah, all right, Turned that shit out. It was a lot of physical violence. And I didn't do nothing that she didn't tell me to do. I don't even want nobody to spend that shit. I'm trying to find an old picture of what I used to look like around that time. Y'all gonna be like, hell nah. See, this got the filters and all of that shit. This the fucked up part. The fucked up part is this got hella filters. But this what I was looking like. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she was getting that nigga. She was getting him. This the young stud. She was getting, yes sir. She was getting this man right here. Y'all can tell this an old ass picture because of the filters. This is who she was fucking. Yeah, she's getting the shit fucked out of her. On God's green. All right, back to the rumor mill. Wow, what happened? Shit. Niggas start working. You start making real money, you're going to put on weight. Fake? Right. Go to the Crip Anthem video and you can see that same nigga. Same size. Crip Anthem video. Same shit. When you get to the end. Y'all niggas said cap. Y'all just wanted to be fake. Look, I'll show you. Look, I'll make it real awkward in this motherfucker. Before COVID happened, when I got back in the gym, this where I know you niggas is weird as fuck. Y'all want that shit to be fake. That's what's so weird about it. Before COVID happened, this where I was at when I was in the gym. You see the dreads and shit? So I get you weirdos and all that shit. I get that. And you know what's funny? This is the same exact phone, by the way. Yeah, this is the same exact phone, by the way. Just want y'all to know that. Just because you've been big bitches your whole life. Just because y'all been big bitches your whole life don't mean nothing. Yeah, no. This was a couple of years ago. This was a couple of years ago. This wasn't no goddamn. What are you talking about? This was just a couple years ago. If I'm right, I think it was probably what, three. When did COVID happen? Yeah, I actually know how to work out. Yeah. I know you bitches talking to. But you know what's crazy? This weight that I do have, women find this shit simply irresistible. Anyways, back to the trial. We just lost like 700 people. Yeah, nigga was in his 30s in that picture. I don't know what you bitches talking about. And you can't see me. You cannot see me in the gym. I promise you. Any one of you niggas want to see me in the gym, put your money up. I promise you can't last. Promise you can't last. Yeah, bring your monkey ass to the gym. I will fuck you up in that gym. Yeah, you niggas ain't got my kind of money. yeah. You niggas ain't got my kind of money. Hit me on Instagram and have your money ready. Send it. Send it, bitch. Anyways, let's get back to it. Matter of fact, who can I make a moderator in here? Sony. Yeah, that definitely was 2020 for sure. Said you find yourself. You know what? Those type of compliments will make your ass a moderator. Okay, why can't I make your ass a moderator? There you go. Yeah, any cat that's on what I'm on, nigga. Y'all know them older women was putting it on us, nigga. Said he knows bigger. This nigga said, "Then my elbow and knee." Yeah, I'm Jewish, nigga. I'm Jewish and fucking black, bro. That don't that don't mix. How the shit you talking about? Nigga, I'm black and Jewish, nigga. The fuck? You thought this nose was gonna come out standard size? You thought this nose was gonna come out standard size? This black ass Jew. You thought this shit was gonna come out normal size? Not a day in your pathetic life. Who the fuck you thought you was talking to? I'm sorry. Bitch, what you thought? My nose go with my face. Thank you. It's a big ass nose. Don't get it mixed up or confused. Make me and my nah. Fuck you. Put your pussy on yeah. Put your pussy on live for $1,000, nigga. See, you niggas, y'all the niggas that made me put the women in charge every time. Because it's two things about me and women. I'm either about to set them up with the dopest nigga they ever been up with, or set them up with me. And if they become my homies, it get crazy. My homegirls, they worse. I ain't gonna lie. My homegirls is ruthless. And they bad as fuck. All my homegirls sexy as hell. All of that shit. And they gonna roast. I ain't gonna hold you. I got homegirls, nigga. I can't step out with them if I look how I normally dress. I don't give a fuck. And they don't want to fuck me. They want to fuck the homie. They don't want to ruin the relationship. Yeah, I got some badass homegirls. I don't ever get it mixed up or confused. Fuck around fire. You see me with 10 bad bitches. 10 bad bitches. And yeah, I call them bitch. You motherfucking right. 10 bad bitches. How bad? Tens. Type of shit. Hey, we finna go here, here, and here. Fuck you talking about? My best friend is fucking, well, y'all don't even know. My best friend bad as fuck, and the bitch a lawyer. And any nigga that I see her around, that nigga car costs at least 6 figures. Good job. Yeah, my home, them bitches bad as fuck. So what they saying right now, in the case of Young Thug and YSL, the brigade, it's her and them. I ain't gonna lie. It's bad broads. I ain't gonna lie. Would I fuck them? I would, but it's better I don't. Yeah, it's all rumor mill. All rumor mill, by the way. All rumor mill. Lil Rod is looking at a plea deal. Which, what I said in that video prior, how come we ain't never see your homegirls? Why? Why do you care? They won't fuck you. They won't fuck you. I'm sorry. My homegirls won't fuck you. And that's the dope part about my homegirls, too. They'll fuck who I told them to. Man, go put some pussy on that nigga. He got bread for real. For real? Hell yeah. Go fuck that nigga right there. Oh, and you gonna have to trick on him. He won't. Hey, KT want this to be capped. Yeah, you want it to be capped. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. No. What I'm saying is 100% true. You just ain't got no bread. See, the problem with niggas like you is you can't come on these trips that we have right here. Yeah. So you were a victim and didn't know it? You told a grown woman, don't tell? No, that's not what I said. I said I was 18 years old and I was crushing on this woman that I lusted for since 8 years old. She ain't never gave me any inkling. She ain't never gave me any type of I want you as a kid, none of that. But I went after her so hard when I was 18 years old that she had to. She had to. I ain't gonna lie. Young nigga doing my thingy thing. Yes, sir. Young nigga doing my thing for real. Young doing my thing. You had to see a young nigga shot. You wasn't seeing nobody like me in these streets. I'll beat the fuck out you, shoot the shit out you, and had every drug you wanted. The fuck you talking to? And kept a regular ass job. Nah, you ain't never met a nigga as bad as me. I don't give a fuck who you think in these streets. Young nigga like me, you crazy as fuck. Anybody who shit. Anybody who was around me since a youngin', they gonna tell you, hey, that's the one. Whenever I threw my little parties, everybody came. Nigga, my 21, my 21st, shit. Nigga, Shantae Spencer, shout out my big brother. Shout out the other Reggie Bush that played for the Oakland Raiders. Them is my niggas. When my 21st birthday popped out, San Francisco 49er and Oakland Raider came to my shit. Nigga, the motherfucking, shit, please. Nigga, you niggas ain't shit in real life. You niggas ain't shit in real life. Anyways, so what's supposed to be happening right now is we're supposed to be seeing Marquavius Huey take his plea deal. We're supposed to be seeing Marquavius Huey. You an Oakland Raider fan? Not a day in your pathetic life. This is my favorite team right here. The only team in California that I root for that's my favorite team is the San Jose Sharks. Other than that, Well, no, the River Cats too. I fuck with the Sacramento River Cats. Other than that, you ain't finna call me. You don't even know me. Yo, my family from Richmond. Shout out Richmond. Keep it lit. Keep it lit. Keep it lit. Shout out Richmond. But anyways, what's supposed to be happening right now is Marquavius Huey is supposed to be going through and signing his shit as far as plea deals go. But the question is, matter of fact, get the fuck off my chat, bitch. Hey, get KT up out of here. Yeah, get KT up out of here. I don't even want your bitch ass on my shit. You gotta go. 6 South Crib. On Hyde Park, you gotta get up out of here. Get up off my shit. Any one of you bitch ass niggas, my phone ain't ringing. So thank you for that. Sarah J, here you go. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Get rid of that bitch ass. Get rid of his bitch ass. Peace. We ain't doing no trolling. On Rolling 60 Crip, we ain't doing no trolling. We ain't doing no trolling. Any troll that come up on here, nigga, get your bitch ass on. Go play with your mama. Go play with your ugly ass mama. We ain't doing that shit. Neighborhood crib. We ain't doing none of that. Bitch ass bitch. Get up out of here. Yeah, this is Seti Nash Reloaded channel. See, on the Seti Nash channel, I'm cool, calm, cordial. But over here, this ain't nothing but live streams. We gonna tear it up, all of that shit. We go Hyde Park, ain't nobody allowed to play with me like that. Cause in my face, would none of these niggas play that. But that shit that these niggas be playing on the internet, that shit these niggas play on the internet, nah, in real life, I'll beat the fuck out you. In real life, I'll beat the fuck out you. I'm really not to be played with. Be careful what you say on video. You want your ass covered. I don't know who you think you talking to, but you ain't talking to me. I don't know who you think you talking to, but you ain't talking to me. Yeah, nah, you ain't talking to me. Whether the liquor or not, you not talking to me. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. This reloading. Okay, I'm reloaded. Yeah. And now we don't, hey, look, I play a whole lot of games. I keep it real legit. I keep it real proper, like, pardon me, real professional. But not a day. I be everywhere where the fuck I say I be at. I be every fucking where. Outside, all of that shit. Now, I'm from South Central Los Angeles. Nigga, you not allowed to play with me like that. I don't give a fuck what none of these weird ass bloggers say. Jump up on it. Ain't no liquor. I'm not even drunk yet. Trust me. I want to get drunk. Please believe I do want to get fucked up. But nah, hell nah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I don't give a fuck with none of these bitch ass niggas who got charges of beating up bitches on their shit. None of that shit. Everything you weird ass motherfuckers ever accused me of been shootings. So I don't even care what you niggas is talking about. Y'all can say all the bitch ass shit y'all want to. Even the fuck ass rumors y'all put on me has always been slanging iron. Let's understand that shit. So either you gotta admit this nigga ain't to be played with, or you gotta admit something. Why ain't nobody said nothing about him? Well, I'm a real monster out here, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you hoe ass niggas is on. Y'all charges be domestic abuse and all this hoe ass shit. You ain't never in your motherfucking life gonna hear no shit like that. I didn't realize I was a different channel. Now it's making sense. I said, yeah, nigga, I ain't that nigga. I'm really that nigga. Fuck is niggas talking about? I'm really that nigga. That the nigga they pretend to be? Fuck you think I was able to pull up on Rollo, nigga? Damn near Dolo hype. Just me and my homie, nigga. Fuck is niggas talking about, nigga? I really am. I really am him like that, nigga. Nigga that, hey, Memphis said he banned, walked through that bitch, Draco in the motherfucking sock. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? The fuck is y'all? I wish niggas would from anywhere. I don't get nigga. I pull up anywhere. Do me something. That's why I tell every nigga that play that shit. Do me something. Any nigga that play that, do me something. I pull up everywhere. Remember when they banned me from New York? Remember that shit? You let these fruitcake ass niggas say Sadie Nash got banned out of California? Since when? Every motherfucking car I pull up in California, nigga, gotta be 6 figures. You see how all these hoe ass niggas? Now you hide the tip in your socks. You hide the tip of the Draco in your sock. Bluffing like a motherfucker. Except for you can look up on this channel, Sadie Nash responds to being banned from Memphis. I'm there outside the whole time. Nah, hey, clip right there in the back pocket. Do you remember what they ran you out? Ain't a nigga alive can ban me from no New Jersey. The niggas I'm tapped in with New Jersey, nigga, we'll troop through anywhere. Fuck is you talking about? My homies in New Jersey wouldn't even play with it like that. New Jersey would never. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, New Jersey for real on my back. Yeah, nigga, ain't a nigga allowed to ban me from nowhere. I don't give a fuck who you think you is. Remember them hoe ass niggas who been talking shit about the section? Nigga, I pull up in a Bentley, nigga. We in the hood in a Bentley. Fuck is you talking about? In the hood in I-8s, nigga, big ass Maseratis, all of that shit. Y'all heard what ODM Slim told you, nigga? Y'all heard what ODM Slim told you, huh? He put up my house in Sacramento, 2-story. Looking at nigga damn near $250,000 in cars right there. My house was in Oak Park at the time. Who the fuck is you niggas talking to? Thought I was banned. Big bullshit in a red neighborhood. Fuck. Fuck. Nah, I'm really him like that. And dare any one of you niggas to play with me. For real, real talk. I ain't nothing nigga to play with. I keep it cool, copacetic at all times. But if you play with me, I promise you, I'm not the nigga to be played with. But anyways, back to the hood lawyer shit. I thought you could handle it. Get your bitch ass off my shit. Get your bitch ass off my shit. Fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? Like Watt talking about he pulled up Castle Hill talking about the 45th. If the person be worried about it's his brothers. Nah, and that'd be my real shit. On me. That really be my real shit. I don't fear what I do. I own trucks, bitch. I don't just drive. I own. You talking to an owner, nigga. You talking to the owner. Bitch, I can hire you. Bitch, you talking to the owner. Let's understand this shit. I put my... First off, let me fuck you up. Let me fuck you up real quick. This how dope Sadie Nash is. And wait until Cuz get out the pen. This how dope Sadie Nash is. I helped a Hoover nigga. Get his trucking business off this shit and invested into it. A nigga from Hoover from the opposite side. I got Cuz Hood whacked out on my body. Fuck is you talking about? I'm respected, nigga. You know why I did it? Because the whole gangbanging shit is bullshit. What are you talking about? This whole shit that we subscribe to is bullshit. The whole shit we subscribe to is bullshit, bro. If I put a Hoover nigga on. Right, I'm bullshit. Get Johnny Jones up out of here, please. Thank you. Oh, don't worry. This is the reason why me and Smack is cool. Y'all know Smack from back on the feed? Go ask Smack that. Go ask Smack that. Hey, bruh. Go ask Smack that. Hey, Sadie Nash said that y'all have a mutual homie that he helped start his trucking business. You know why I did it? One, the nigga that's from Hoover that I talked to, he really on his shit. He got real power. So in my mind, if you can get your homies up out of South Central Los Angeles, and I can get my homies out of South Central Los Angeles, we done made it. See, I owe my hood, but in a different way. I owe my hood, but in a different way. Let's understand that. I don't think they were being rude when they say, if you think I'm about to say some wild shit on here, you crazy. You must not know me. You must not know me. First off, my uncles is from Hoover, big 107s, big 74s. You see what I'm saying? So I don't, all that BS that they talking, I don't really care. I really, really don't. That's why no matter how big the channel has gotten, you ever realize whenever I'm back in LA, I'm in the hood? You ever realize that shit? Yeah, big Salos in the building, the Bays and all them. Yeah, yes, sir. Now, I ain't gonna say, the Salos, that they all fuck with me and all that shit. Not at all. They should be ready to bust my motherfucking head, for sure. For sure. But it's respected. It's respected. It's respected, 100%. That don't mean, like I told niggas already a while ago, if I fuck around and get my shit blowed out in LA, it's respect. Don't hate them niggas for that. They doing what they supposed to. They doing what they supposed to. I did a lot of evil in these motherfucking streets. So, yeah. If any nigga, you catch a nigga doing a whole bunch of shit, hey, it is what it is. They did what they were supposed to do. I don't expect no Hoovers to fuck with Seti Nash. I don't expect no 8-tray niggas to fuck with Seti Nash. No Brims to fuck with Seti Nash. None of that shit.
And he's handling this for the state.
You're right, it'll be Simone Hilton for this.
All right, thank you. All right, Miss Ryan. Yeah, come up to the podium and then Sergeant Ingram, can you swear Mr. Ryan in?
Yes, sir.
What did I tell y'all?
Rodalius Ryan, Ryan.
And Mr. Ryan, are you the same person referred to as Rodalius Ryan on indictment number 22SC 183572?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you at this time under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or medicine?
Maybe.
No, ma'am.
Maybe.
How old are you?
Currently 20 years old.
And
20.
how far did you go in school?
20.
12th grade.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you are charged in this indictment with count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organization Act, which carries a sentence of 5 to 20 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have the right to plead either guilty or not guilty to these charges?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you plead not guilty or remain silent, you may receive.
He got a good deal. Look how he looking.
Yes, ma'am.
Look how he looking.
Have you had an opportunity to go over this plea of guilty and waiver of rights form with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you and your attorney both reviewed it and you signed this document?
Yes, ma'am. That's my signature.
That's your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had enough time to speak with your attorney, Ms. Leah Abbasi, about all of the facts and circumstances known to you regarding charges in this indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you been able to speak with her about any potential defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need any more time to discuss this case with your attorney?
No.
Are you satisfied with her counsel and representation?
Yes, ma'am.
You also had another attorney, Ms. Angela D. Williams. Are you satisfied with her counsel and representation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you waive formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you waive any defects, if any, with respect to the indictment?
No, ma'am. Can you repeat that for me?
Sure. Do you waive any and all defects in the indictment?
Yes.
And have you been arrested on these charges, specifically count 1, the conspiracy to violate the Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act?
He was already in custody, so he was not taken into custody for these charges. However, he was booked for the charges in the Fulton County Jail.
And he was
In other words,
Yes.
Shut up. I want y'all to pay attention. A boss ain't nothing to be played with. The way they filet mignon that motherfucker, don't be surprised if he take a manslaughter charge.
Has Ms. Abbasi advised you of the minimum and maximum sentence for the charge that you are pleading to?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at his look. He got a sweet deal coming. He got a sweet deal.
Do you understand this is a negotiated plea of guilty, which means that the state will recommend to the court a sentence of 10 years to serve, commuted to the time you have served
What?
in this case? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
You understand that this sentence should run concurrently with the sentence that you are already serving for 19 SC 168236. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that the court does not have to accept this recommendation?
Yes, ma'am.
And the court can sentence you to the maximum on this charge?
I understand.
Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions in this jurisdiction as well as in other jurisdictions, including the federal courts?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you are not
I'm sorry,
United
one
States?
moment. Please repeat the question. Do you understand the
Enhancing
convictions?
sentence, that one, the one on enhancing sentence?
Yes, I just needed to explain a bit more what that means.
Do you understand that this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions in this jurisdiction as well as in other jurisdictions, including the federal courts?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if you are not a United States citizen?
Let me tell you something. The two lame-os of the whole entire Fonnie Willis office is this dude and this person right here with that badass wig. Him and her. Look at how they looking right here. Come on.
A guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation, just like a conviction at a trial would, and that this is true regardless of any advice by your attorney or anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction following a trial? For example, your guilty plea may affect your right to vote, your right to hold public office, your right to serve on a jury, your right to obtain a passport, your right to receive, possess, and transport a firearm, or the ability to obtain employment. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to a felony, if you use, receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or use a firearm in a crime, you will be guilty of a felony, which may carry a sentence of 1 to 15 years?
Yes, ma'am.
What is he convicted of?
Any and all offenses, including any mental health offenses, by entering a plea of guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand if you went to trial, you have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, and the right to testify to remain silent and not incriminate yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you are giving up the following rights? And after I say each right, I'll ask you to respond, okay? The right to trial by jury,
Yes.
the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself,
Yes.
and to confront witnesses against you,
Yes.
the right to assistance of counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at the trial of your case,
Yes.
the right to the presumption of innocence,
Yes.
the right to testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence,
Yes, ma'am.
the right to have the charge against you proved beyond a reasonable doubt,
Yes.
and the right to appeal if convicted of these charges at the trial.
Yes.
Has anyone forced, threatened, or promised you anything to get you to enter a guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
With respect to indictment 22 SC 183-572, how do you plead to count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act?
Guilty.
Is this guilty plea freely and voluntarily given with a full knowledge of the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you may have only a limited right to appeal this guilty plea conviction?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have 4 years from today's date to file a habeas corpus petition challenging the voluntariness and constitutionality of this guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand that you have 30 days in which to appeal your conviction based on your plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you also understand that you have until the end of this term of court to file a motion seeking to withdraw your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, if this case were to proceed and continue with trial, Your Honor, evidence has shown and will further show that Mr. Ryan conspired with others to participate in the Young Slime Life gang through a pattern of racketeering activity, and multiple defendants and unindicted co-conspirators have committed overt acts to further this conspiracy, including drug sales, aggravated assault, and murder, including social media posts asserting the violent nature and dominance of Young Slime Life, aka YSL. Your Honor, the court has been present for evidence.
Hold on.
The February 23rd, 2019 homicide of Mr. Jamari Holmes, in which Mr. Ryan and YSL co-conspirator, Damon Blaylock, lured both Jamari Holmes, Bernard Mitchell, and Rodney Uten to an apartment at 50 Mount Zion Road, which is in the Cleveland Avenue area. The evidence came out that during the course of that incident, that Mr. Ryan, along with Mr. Blaylock, emerged from the apartment complex, shooting at the vehicle which Mr. Holmes, Mr. Uten, and Mr. Mitchell were in, shooting Mr. Holmes in the head. After this incident, a few hours later, Mr. Ryan is seen posting on social media, on a public social media post, saying that YSL makes the news. Right, there has been other social media posts in which Mr. Ryan has promoted or enhanced the reputation of YSL.
Whoa, this ain't good.
Right, the state intended to show
this ain't good.
That once Mr. Ryan was convicted of the homicide of Mr. Holmes while in prison, he continued to enhance the reputation, power, and territory of YSL. Specifically, when YSL co-conspirator and co-defendant Christian Eppinger was given a
look at her face
shooting at an Atlanta police officer, Mr. Ryan, while on a contraband phone in prison, posted on his social media account, he flashed the YSL sign and stated, "We're coming to get you. YSL shit, free my inward wrist, F the DA, the gangway, we catching bonds on this."
What?
Your Honor, this is the evidence that the state would have intended to show if we would have continued with trial. Given the current status, Your Honor, we made an offer to Mr. Ryan for this community time served offers from concurrent with his current conviction, Your Honor. And I can approach with the documents.
You may.
Wait. So he about to do life anyways? Wait, what? So So you just said a life
One
sentence?
thing to the information about the different methods you have to file things after this plea. And that is that Misty Williams and Ms. Abbasi will represent you until either the end of this term of court or 30 days, whichever's later. And so they would be the ones to talk to about filing those things, unless either of them is permitted to withdraw before that time. They would be the ones to file those for you.
Yeah, but he was doing an appeal.
All right, Ms. Abbasi, is there anything that the defense wants to add to the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have had the honor really of representing Mr. Ryan along with Misty Williams, who I'm quite disappointed she could not be here today for an important day. This trial has been exhausting for everybody, and that certainly includes Mr. Ryan, who has been going through the court system since he was 15 years old. We categorically and adamantly deny that YSL is the criminal, dangerous street gang, which it's been made out to be through this trial. We're actually quite happy with the record, which was established during the presentation of the state's evidence of the alleged murder of Mr. Jamari Holmes. This plea today, Mr. Ryan is making a decision which is going to be the best for his future, what future he has, because he's already serving a life sentence. Were he to be convicted and sentenced to additional time, he would remain in custody. As I stated, we think the record established will strongly support his appeal, and hopefully, when his conviction is overturned, we don't want him sitting in prison for something else. Certainly not for actions he took when he was younger, and actions he took which are largely a product of how he grew up. As I stated, Your Honor, Mr. Ryan was 15 years old at the time of the Jamari Holmes murder. You've seen through the text messages, he was out at all different hours, doing all different things, which I don't think anyone would want their 15-year-old to be out doing. And so that is where he was, and so he did adopt the people who were around him, the people who could support him, the people in his neighborhood.
What she's saying is, if we beat the murder charge, let me break it down. If we beat the murder charge, we don't want him to sit and do more time on some shit he gets found guilty of in this trial. So I get where she's coming from.
Who grouped themselves, calling themselves YSL. Mr. Ryan at no point was trying to advance a criminal street gang and their interests. He was trying to protect himself, being a young person, largely on his own, and this is where he's ended up. I would like to say that there's been some sort of rehabilitative function here since he was sentenced to prison. It doesn't appear that that has happened. As you've heard, some of his additional cases are within the prison system.
Yeah, you think?
It would be wonderful if some of the money spent on a case like this could possibly be invested in the future of people like Mr. Ryan, who go into custody at such a young age, and who really then are not given the resources to make the changes that they really would like to make to have a productive future. With all of that said, I think Mr. Ryan has grown up a lot during this trial. He doesn't want to sit through this anymore. He doesn't want to ever be back in a courtroom ever again, Your Honor. He's heard about all sorts of incidents, which the 2015 crimes, he was 11 years old. Mr. Ryan's most sincere wish is to move on with his life, to put this behind him. And we thank the court for the opportunity to resolve the case in this way and not drag it out any further than it has been.
All right.
I just would like to thank the court, Judge.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Ryan, I just want to make sure that you understand. That this is ultimately,
yeah.
The decision is yours to make, not your attorneys, and I appreciate that both Ms. Abbasi and Misty Williams have been available in giving you legal advice and guidance, but it's ultimately your decision. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and do you in fact want to plead guilty?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, and you've had enough time to think about it and to discuss it with your attorneys?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Ms. Bossy, have you and or Mr. Williams talked to Mr. Ryan about the benefits and drawbacks of all of his different options?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I find that there is a factual basis for the guilty plea to count one, the conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. Whatever the difference of opinion may be with regard to what YSL is or isn't, and what Mr. Ryan may or may not have intended, there is a factual basis that exists from the record as it already is in this case, to support the necessary elements of the conspiracy to violate the RICO Act. And I have heard many of the alleged overt acts and the conspiracy evidence to advance the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity and to control
What enterprise?
Property and money. And I find that the factual basis for that exists. And I am going to accept Mr. Ryan's guilty plea. I find it to be freely, knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily entered with an understanding of the consequences of this plea. And I'm going to sentence in accord with the recommendation that both of the state and the defense have worked hard to negotiate here, which is a sentence of 10 years commuted to time served and to be run concurrently with the sentence that Mr. Ryan is currently serving. And certainly within the court's consideration is the knowledge that Mr. Ryan is at this time serving a life sentence for the murder of Mr. Holmes. And while I understand that that is on appeal right now, those are the facts as they exist right now.
Come on.
So that is the sentence of this court. Mr. Ryan, at 20 years old, you have most of your life ahead of you, and I don't know what it is going to hold with regard to your appeal or anything
because you can
after
still,
that. But whether it is more years in custody or whether at some point in time you
get
see
released
the light of day to the outside world again, which is very likely considering your age, as long as you
keep your head
behave
clean,
yourself
right?
while you're
Which you ain't been
incarcerated
doing.
and do not continue to either commit crimes in prison or violate any of the prison rules. If you can be on the straight and narrow, then somebody your age, after serving some amount of time, is probably going to be considered favorably for parole. And you just have to keep that in mind, that you need to be looking out for sort of the long run and not playing the short game, but playing the long game so that you have.
You're a lost little nigga. What you trying to say?
So that is your sentence, and I wish you luck, and I wish that with further maturity, much like Ms. Abbasi has said that you have already exhibited throughout the course of this trial, that you are able to make
No, he hasn't.
decisions and steer your life in a better direction. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, the fuck he hasn't. This
Your
nigga done caught
charges are
3
all
charges
clear.
while locked up.
All right. You may.
Oh, it's the one we
And
said.
I'm going to go ahead
It's what we said right here.
give you these documents, and then this one. Okay. All right, so we already have the signed copy of the indictment. Mr. Huey and Mr. Ryan have both signed, so I have that already. Yes. Okay. All right, and Sergeant, if you can swear in Mr. Huey.
Yes.
We knew this was coming. Don't act surprised. We knew this was coming.
And Marquavius Huey.
Governor, we have just received the redacted document here, so if I can have an opportunity just to execute the,
Absolutely.
thank you.
We knew this was coming. Swap hats. Say Nash will never show his big ass head.
Right.
I guess it's still a, 5-page document. That this is not the first time you're seeing the most of what's in that document, correct?
Absolutely
This is,
not.
right,
We've seen
so
this.
there were a couple of items removed from the sentencing acknowledgments at your request, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. And otherwise, other than that section 4, everything has essentially stayed the same with regard to the rest of the document, is that correct?
That is also correct.
All right. And you and Mr. Matthews and Mr. Huey were aware of the changes that were getting made?
Yes.
All right. Do y'all need any additional time to look over the refreshed document?
We do not.
All right.
I've reviewed it, and we are ready to
All
proceed.
right. Sounds good.
Okay, I have it.
No, that's all right. It's essentially the same.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Okay. Thank you. So you've got the waiver of rights and this separate kind of list of the charges and the sentences. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the indictment is with Ms. Rosser. I'm ready whenever.
Let's go. Get your punk ass up.
Mr. Huey, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the answer shall be as a matter of opinion before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
I think he already got sworn, so you're double sworn at this point.
Yeah, what was the point of that, bitch? Like, come on, man.
Marquavius Huey. MARQUA VIUS HUEY.
And are you the same Marquavius Huey on indictment 22 SC 183572?
Yes.
Are you at this time taking or under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or medicine?
No.
How old are you?
28.
And how far did you go in school?
12th grade high school diploma.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you were in this indictment charged with count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, which carried a sentence of 5 to 20 years?
Yes.
Count 3, you were initially charged with armed robbery, which carried a sentence of 10 to 20 years or life.
Yes.
You were charged with count 4 and 5 of this indictment, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
First up, I don't give a fuck what I'm charged with. What did you plead to? Forget all the BS that she talking about.
Which each carried a sentence of 1.
Yes.
You were also charged with armed robbery in counts 14 and 15.
Yes.
Also charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for count 16 and 17.
Yes.
You were charged with hijacking a motor vehicle in the first degree.
Those who know the channel, he is the most charged individual in a whole entire RICO. He got more charges than a nigga that shot a cop. So I see the people in the chat like, God damn, whoa there, whoa. Cuz got more charges than everybody. So don't hear the charges at all.
Yes.
Let's speed it up.
Do you waive formal reading of the indictment?
Yes.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Any defects, if any, with respect to the indictment?
Yes.
Is it your understanding, have you been arrested on all of the charges contained within this indictment?
Yes.
And Mr. Matthews, Jr., are you aware of any other outstanding warrants for these charges?
We are not aware of any.
Have your attorneys advised you of the minimum and maximum sentence for each charge that you are pleading to?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that this is a negotiated plea of guilty, which means that the state will recommend to the court the following sentence?
Yes.
Let me tell you the sentence first.
Oh.
As to count 1, which is conspiracy to violate the Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, the state's recommendation is 20 years to serve 9 years in custody, the balance of 11 years on probation.
What?
As to count 3, armed robbery, based on the negotiations, the state will reduce the armed robbery to robbery and offer a sentence of 20 years to serve 9 years in custody.
What?
Concurrent with count 1, the balance of 11 years on probation.
Nigga, what?
As to count 4, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, the state will recommend 20 years to serve 9 years in custody, concurrent with counts 1 and count 3, balance of 11 years.
Which means they gonna run side by side.
As to count 5, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, the state agrees to null pros or dismiss that count. As to count 6, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, the state's recommendation is 5 years to serve, consecutive to counts 1, 3, 4, 14, 15, and 44 to be suspended. As to count 7, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, the state will null pros or dismiss that count.
I need more than that.
Count 14, which is armed robbery, will reduce that to robbery, 20 years to serve 9 years in custody, concurrent with counts 1, 3, and 4, balance of 11 years on probation. Count 15, armed robbery, reduced to robbery, 20 years to serve 9 years in custody, concurrent. with counts 1, 3, 4, and 14, balance of 11 years on probation.
Concurrent means serve side by side, which means we're going to charge you with this, and it's not going to run as soon as you're done with it. It's going to run at the same time. Just take it as that.
16 will be null pros or dismissed. Count 17, that count will merge with count 15. Count 18 will be null pros or dismissed by the state. Count 19, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, will be 5 years to serve, 5 years to serve consecutive to count 1.
This is a win for the state. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is a win for the state. This is a win for the fucking state, bruh. Which means, man, this is a win for the fucking state. This is a win for this one right here is a win for the state.
3, 4, 14, 15, 17, and 44, but concurrent with count 6, and that will be suspended. Count 20 will be null pros or dismissed by the state. Count 21 will be 5 years to serve, concurrent with counts 1, 3, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 44.
God damn.
Count 22 will be null pros or dismissed by the state, as well as count 23 will be null pros or dismissed by the state. Count 44, possession of a weapon by an incarcerated individual, will be 5 years to serve, concurrent with counts 1, 3, 4, 14, 15, and 17, and counts 45 and 46 will be non-pros or dismissed by the state. Do you
Okay.
understand that that's the state's recommendation?
Yes.
Do you understand that the total sentence is 25 years to serve 9 years in custody with a bounds of 14 years? 9 of those 14 years will be served on probation and 5 years will be suspended. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you do 2.5?
Do you
Do about 2.5?
understand that you have to accept that recommendation?
Yes.
And the court can sentence you to the maximum of each charge and can run those charges consecutively one.
You do 2.5 years on this?
Yes.
Do you understand this plea may be used to enhance sentencing on other convictions in this jurisdiction as well as in other jurisdictions, including the federal courts?
Yes.
Do you understand if you are currently on probation or parole, your probation or parole may be revoked based on your answering a guilty plea today?
Yes.
Do you understand if you are placed on probation of any kind, you cannot violate any criminal laws of any governmental unit or any special conditions without being subject to revocation for the balance of the sentence?
Yes.
And do you understand that there were several special conditions of probation that you must adhere to, which are contained within this documentation?
Yes.
And have you had an opportunity to go over each of these special conditions with your attorneys?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you also go over with your attorneys your sentencing acknowledgement regarding this plea agreement?
Yes.
And is this also your signature on this documentation with your attorney going over each of the each of the special conditions of probation?
Yes.
And did you fully understand the special conditions of probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't yes ma'am her, nigga. Y'all run the lights up real quick. Hit the like button real quick if you can. If you just watch this on a regular phone, then you can't. But if you can, hit the like button.
Pass that document up to the court, please. Thank you.
Did you want to review before I continue?
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Do you understand that you are not allowed to possess or use a firearm while on probation?
Yes.
Duh.
Do you understand that you are not a United States citizen? A guilty plea conviction will affect your immigration status and will result in deportation, just like a conviction at a trial would, and that this is true regardless of any advice by your attorney or anyone else?
Yes.
Do you understand that neither the court, your attorney, nor the district attorney's office has anything to do with parole, the Department of Corrections, or the Board of Pardons and Paroles, and no one can guarantee parole no matter what anyone has told you?
Yes.
Do you understand that there may be other adverse or unfavorable consequences as a result of this guilty plea conviction, just as there would be from a conviction following a trial? For example, your guilty plea may affect your right to vote, your right to hold public office, your right to serve on a jury, your right to obtain a passport, your right to...
Y'all do realize before this RICO, he was a non-felon. Before this RICO, he was a non-felon.
receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or the ability to obtain employment. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand about pleading guilty to a felony? If you use, receive, possess, or transport a firearm, or use a firearm in a crime, you will be guilty of a felony, which may carry a sentence of 1 to 15 years in prison.
Yes.
Do you understand that you waive any and all defenses, including any mental health defenses, by entering a plea of guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you went to trial, you have the right to a trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and confront witnesses called to testify against you, and the right to testify to remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up the following rights? And after each right, I'll ask you to respond. The right to trial by jury,
Yes.
the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself,
Yes.
the right to confront witnesses against you,
Yes.
the right to assist with counsel hired by you or to court-appointed counsel if you cannot afford an attorney at the trial of your case,
Yes.
the right to presumption of innocence,
Yes.
the right to testify on your own behalf and to present other evidence,
Yes.
the right to subpoena witnesses and compel the production of evidence,
Yes.
The right to have the charge against you proved beyond a reasonable doubt,
Yes.
and the right to appeal if convicted of these charges after a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone forced, threatened, or promised you anything to get you to enter a guilty plea?
No.
With respect to indictment 22 SC 183572, how do you plead to the charges in that indictment?
I plead guilty.
Is this guilty plea freely and voluntarily given with a full knowledge of charge against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you may have only a limited right to appeal this guilty plea conviction?
Yes.
Do you understand you have 4 years from today's date to file a habeas corpus petition challenging the voluntariness and constitutionality of this guilty plea?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have 30 days in which to appeal your conviction based on your plea today?
Yes.
And do you understand that you have until the end of this term of court to file a motion seeking to withdraw your guilty plea?
Yes.
Your Honor, if this case were to go to trial, the state would expect, or if it were to continue this trial, the state would expect to show, or evidence has shown and will show, that Mr. Huey conspired with others to participate in YSL through a pattern of racketeering activity, and multiple defendants, as well as unindicted co-conspirators, have committed overt acts to further this conspiracy, to include drug sales, aggravated assault,
And no more bottle. How can I slow down?
It includes posting on social media, asserting the violent nature of and the dominance of young slum life, aka YSL.
Wow.
Mr. Huey himself participated in 2 robberies. He posted on social media and he engaged in text messages with his fellow.
Do y'all realize what his lawyer said? Do y'all realize what his lawyer said? His lawyer said the evidence would show that we innocent. Man, nigga, fuck you.
Conspirators. On April 26, 2019, Mr. Huey, along with another individual, armed robber Mr. Noah Maynard, at an apartment complex located on Masargo Drive in the Buckhead neighborhood in Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County. He robbed Mr. Maynard at gunpoint and pistol whipped him. Mr. Huey was wearing a very distinctive yellow jacket. He stole a ring, a necklace, a luxury wallet, and other items.
Nigga, his lawyer's whole open statement. Bruh, oh my God. Fuck y'all. Fuck Marquavius Huey.
He then fled the scene in a black Mustang. Portion of this robbery, Your Honor, was caught on surveillance video. After the robbery, Mr. Huey was seen on his social media account with the ring and necklace that were identical to the items that were stolen from Mr. Maynard. Additionally, on Instagram and on social media, there were several pictures of Mr. Huey photographed next to a black Mustang. There were several pictures. Lastly, there were pictures of Mr. Huey on his social media wearing the same distinctive yellow jacket that was seen on the surveillance video. Based on that evidence, Your Honor, arrest warrants were issued for Mr. Huey. While on bond for the April 2019 armed robbery, Your Honor, on October 1st, 2020, Mr. Huey went to the apartments located at 250 Fulton Street, Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County, to meet with Mr. Gary Holloman. Gary Holloman, who is now deceased,
And not on this case.
officers on the night that he was robbed, that Mr. Huey, who he knew, asked to meet with him so that Mr. Holloman could give Mr. Huey money to put on another co-conspirator to Aquarius Mender's books or commentary at the Fulton County Jail. Aquarius Mender, who is a co-defendant and co-conspirator, is the nephew of Gary Holloman. Mr. Mender and Mr. Huey were friends or are friends. Mr. Holloman agreed to meet with Mr. Huey at the location. While at the location, Mr. Huey, along with another individual, approached Mr. Holloman. One person had an assault rifle. They took from Mr. Holloman his car and his money. They also robbed another young lady by the name of Demisha Coppage. Mr. Huey and the other unidentified individual fled the scene and left.
So you did that.
Immediately called the police. When police arrived,
So you fucking did that.
used another cell phone to track his phone. He was able to track that phone.
Nah, AK. Go look at this nigga open his statement, bruh.
That phone was located on
Nah. You right, but you right for the wrong reasons. You right for the wrong reasons. Hell nah. You right for the wrong reasons. No. You right, but you right for the wrong reasons, nigga. Hell nah.
Initially, the police marked this case as information, and the case was not initially.
Okay, you right, but not for the reasons you saying.
Mr. Holland went to police headquarters, spoke with investigators. He was able to pick Mr. Huey out of the photographic lineup. Subsequently,
This nigga categorically denied everything. He fucking said in a fucking statement, oh, that yellow jacket. Yeah, that yellow jacket. I ain't gonna lie, AK, I'm gonna give you the material to destroy the fuck out of me. And I don't care. I hope you go the fuck off. I ain't gonna hold you. Right now, nigga, on my soul, I'm gonna give you the fucking ammo to destroy everything I fucking said because I believe these bitches. This nigga said out his fucking mouth, the yellow jacket. Hold on. Y'all remember these bitch ass 12s right here? Y'all remember these bitch ass 12s? Everybody fucking had them. This nigga said that, hey, that was a popular ass motherfucking jacket. Bitch, you lied to us. You fucking lied. They had your bitch ass from Jump Street, and you fucking lied to us. I don't like being lied to, bro. Nigga, I'm not YSL. Nigga, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, nigga. The fuck? So when y'all see AK going off on Seti Nash, it ain't from me. It's from what the fuck I've been told. So if AK go to fuck off on me for this bullshit, do not get mad at him. Just say, you know what, you're right. Seti Nash got lied to. The XIVs. Shout out to the Nathaniels. Oh, that XIV, you know. Bruh, we just got lied to, bruh. We got fucking lied to. Fuck them. Ain't no link.
Attorney's office found a jail call with Aquarius Mender, Mr. Mender's mother, as well as Gary Holloman discussing the robbery, and Mr. Holloman discussing what occurred to him. Arrest warrants were taken out for Mr. Huey. He was initially arrested in November of 2020. During that arrest,
oh, give you the link to the. Yeah, I got you. Check your inbox.
2 rifle handguns. Also, they found items belonging to an individual.
Bitch, I don't need a lie. I'm not your daddy.
During that search warrant, they seized Mr. Huey's phone, and pursuant to a search warrant, did a search of those phones.
Black as
Upon
hell.
seeing the items from Chandler Durham, investigator Viverito checked the Atlanta Police Department's database to find out there were any police reports associated with the Chandler Durham.
What up? You on live right now?
What the fuck is going on, man?
So the Lil Rod shit makes sense. This nigga shit don't make sense from the fucking lawyer's opening statements. I'ma see. Go ahead.
What is the lawyers doing? They don't think they can win?
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
We've been running. Man,
We done had whole ass arguments with this shit. Whole big arguments on this shit, bruh. Nigga, what?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to tell you, Teddy, all.
Go ahead, do your victory lap, nigga. It is what it is. Go ahead, get it out your soul, nigga. Get out your spirit.
Let me tell you all something. I'm gonna keep it all the way real, right?
Get it off your soul.
I think I'm gonna keep it 100.
Go ahead.
What happened was, I think Seti would have represented these niggas in a better way.
Yeah.
And I think Seti would have came with fear. But I kind of been without fear. I kind of been seeing like, I don't know if people see what I see, but these niggas don't look like they finna beat this trial. You know what I mean? Like it looked bad.
Allegations in the recitation to support each and every count to which Mr. Huey is pleading this afternoon. So
when they could have literally just fought a few more months and went home, nah, bro. These lawyers, they've been lying. They've been acting like they've been winning all these channels. Because we can't just get on Seti. All these other channels with actual degrees in this shit. Been lying to you people. Y'all sit there and watch these people. Nobody had a motherfucking clue. And I used to tell Steady, man, I don't think he'll get an F, bruh. I think she's doing just enough. She's doing just enough to Puerto Rico. She's doing it, and now look, we getting plea deal after plea deal after plea deal. These people are accepting.
Or could you take it this way? For the day she took the F, but for the journey she's taking an A.
Oh yeah. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
For the day, it don't even matter. For the day, the bitch will take an L real quick, but it's some little here's and there's that she get in. You feel me? Them little here's and there's that the bitch get in that might sting down the road.
Yup. And I told Seti a few months ago, I don't think a conviction was ever really their whole goal. I think this shit, what we're seeing, has been their goal for the whole time. Remember I told you that, Seti, I made that video? Yeah. I don't think they ever really wanted to finish this trial. I think they knew they had enough, just a bare minimum enough, to convict all these motherfuckers.
Because that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Convictions matter. I don't give a fuck what a nigga does. It's all about convictions.
Right. Yup. Yup.
Bitch ass nigga, it's gonna look good if I say 20 fucking years and you only serve 7.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do your thing. Do your dance. Because I know you wanted to. First off, hey y'all, I've been fighting AK on this shit for probably about 5 months. So this ain't no regular ass shit. This been some shit where it's like nigga.
Y'all, we been arguing back and forth. I'm talking about yelling at each other, y'all. I'm behind the scenes like a motherfucker. I'm like, Sandy, I don't see what you see, bro. I see these niggas is cooked.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. When I step in that courtroom next time, if Thug don't take a plea deal, it's gonna look a little like you got 3 niggas getting off the case. 3. As we see. And I literally said the nigga who should take a plea deal is Lil Rod, who was the first nigga that took a plea deal. For real, was Lil Rod.
Yup.
Go ahead.
But this gonna open up a can of worms for these niggas, because I hope these niggas know, like, it's a bigger end game. Y'all taking pleas, nigga. Them are a sign of convictions, nigga. The feds have a 90% conviction rate off plea deals. So the feds could come in, every nigga that's taking a plea deal, they can round all these niggas up. Now we about to try y'all. You feel me? Like, I just don't understand.
So real quick. First off, we not finna sit up here and one thing I don't do. If any nigga, I don't give a fuck who it is, any nigga got a fucking opposing view to mine is always welcome to do it. If y'all ever see AK say Seti Nash is wrong, motherfucker, so what? Just being honest.
I'll never really come out and just say it like that, though. I'll never just be like,
young generation movement.
I don't do that. I just, come with my view and.
Man, I don't give a fuck. If you put fuck Seti Nash in the title, you already know how I tell you to do it. I tell him to be more vicious. I don't give a fuck. He take it easy. I tell that nigga to be Seti Nash was wrong and go the fuck off. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, stand on what you stand on, say what you say.
So what are you admitting you was wrong to? Exactly.
Man, I don't like that I did that Huey video not too long ago. I don't like it because the fucked up part about it is, and I said live. I talked to the nigga lawyer. And the nigga was like, you're fair and you do all of this shit. But I know this nigga looking like that. This nigga knew how to talk. I guarantee his wife looked like a fucking 11. I guarantee you Carlton Matthews' wife looked like a fucking 11. That nigga got a bad bitch. When I told that nigga, this how I knew I was fucked. That nigga said.
You said they was game. They was running game, basically. You hollered at these niggas and they was making it sound real good.
Yes, sir. Because look.
They basically was lying to you.
Yeah, because this is what this nigga said.
Like you did the proper reporting. You reporting on what you're told. You just not telling people what you're being told.
I ain't being as harsh as I could be. I was supposed to fry this nigga.
Right.
The nigga, I swear to God, on my soul, the nigga said, he said, hey, what's that nickname you gave me? He said, what's the nickname? I said, Mackin' ass Matthews. He said, that nigga just nodded his head. Nigga, you 57 years old. You like the name Mac and Ass Matthews?
Yup.
Nigga, hell nah. I don't give Oh, what my lawyers nigga saying you a Mac? Oh, nigga, on this while we doing the motherfucking shit? Hell nah, nigga. Fuck you.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what this means, though. Sometimes, really, Sonny just should have went what it's all about. I'm gonna tell you all behind the scenes.
You do your shit. Talk your shit.
He thought that they was cooked too. Like I ain't gonna like he, but if you got lawyers literally telling you, yeah, we're gonna beat this. What are you supposed to do as a YouTuber?
Right.
But we have had conversations where Sonny has told me, I don't know, man. You know, like
You get a little spunky. You get a little spunky in that monkey, yes, sir.
I've known that nonprofit.
But I ain't gonna hold you.
Though. Y'all don't be wanting to hear nothing. Y'all don't. Let me tell y'all something about.
Speak on it. Speak on
I
it.
love y'all to death, right? If Sadie would have came out and really spoke like the shit I was like when I was making my video, oh, you're wrong, AK, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, freestyle. Y'all don't be wanting to hear the truth. All y'all wanted to hear was mistrial, they coming home, Doug innocent. That's it. That's it.
Factuals.
But I'm using my eyes and ears, and I'm like, I don't see what y'all see. I see that the prosecution is. Y'all do know when you go to court, all you have to do is show a very little bit. Like y'all acting like they have to show an enormous amount of it. No, you don't.
No. You got to show enough that can make the. Said he's not drunk himself. Trust me, I'm really not. But y'all have to show enough to convince the jury. And I can't ever say what the jury looks like, but I am telling you, it is not what the fuck y'all think it is. It's not. It's fucking not.
Hey, so if you see it, they see it too. So they like, we finna take these plea deals.
Bro, I feel so betrayed. On this one, I feel betrayed.
Bro, a nigga took 5 years in prison. Where if I was listening to my subscribers, he should have fought 6 to 7 more months, beat this shit, and went straight home.
Right.
The nigga said, "Give me 5."
Right.
Put me on papers for 13.
Right.
And that's a win.
Right.
Once y'all see that, y'all should have knew. Yup, we was all wrong. We was all wrong because nobody that's confident, no lawyer that's confident that they're going to beat the case is going to accept that. So this nigga talking all this shit, crying all on the stage. Yeah, my client did it. Knowing damn well he knew, thank God for these plea deals. Thank God. Man, the nigga didn't even want to fight his client no more, man.
Hey, I don't even want to hear these
The
niggas
man
talk.
did not want to fight for his client anymore. He knew he couldn't do nothing.
I don't even want to hear these niggas talk. I don't want to hear these niggas talk. On my soul. I don't want to hear these niggas talk. For what? What we talking about? Bitch, you claiming I'm innocent and you gonna plead out like that? I still gotta do 4 fucking years up the road.
Up the road.
To a 2.5. I'm not coming home today. Man, bro, listen.
And they took that as a win, you guys.
I didn't even say that, though. That's the worst part. When I heard it, real live reaction, I'm like, this ain't a win for the motherfucking defense at all.
At all.
At all.
That's a win for the prosecution all day.
It is, but it ain't, because he didn't say that YSL is a gang. So it's a win for the state to get him convicted, but it ain't a win for the state to say YSL.
Shetty, what's in a week or 2?
Elections time.
Well, not in a week or 2, a month. Like, look, I want y'all to notice. Look when these plea deals is happening. This is good for Fonnie Willis, y'all. Look, I wasn't able to convict them guys, but I had them all sign plea deals. They're all doing jail. Look at this.
Hey, Cat, no, make it worse. Make it worse. No, fuck that. Make it worse. Every nigga that I done charged with a RICO has played out. I'm 100 for 100. These bitch ass niggas done played out. I'm 100 for 100. Fuck that. Nah, nigga, nah. You being nice now. Fuck that shit. You bitch ass niggas then turn around and say I'm innocent when I put you bitches down in the trial. Y'all say I'm guilty. That's what a fucking plea deal is.
Yeah, that's what the plea deal
Bare
is.
minimum.
You're guilty.
Bare fucking minimum. I'm guilty of something.
You know, Fonnie Willis really just fed these niggas. She just did what the feds do in a state trial, y'all. Y'all do know that, right?
And it ain't over. And it ain't fucking over. When I told niggas dual sovereignty, it was niggas who wasn't educated, just took a motherfucking master class and started saying, hey, fuck what Seti Nash talking about. What did he just say? AK, the first nigga say, fuck what Seti Nash talking about. What the fuck was that dual sovereignty shit he just said? Let me go look into that for my goddamn self.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truthfully speaking.
Yeah. And that's where it's coming to, y'all. That's where it's coming to. It look bad. It's looking bad now. It's crazy how a week can change everything about a trial. And I told Seti this, like, bro, we still got months, bro.
Yeah.
We still got months. It's looking decent now, but nigga, we got months, bro. Everything can change. Everything has changed, bro. Thug, he might as well take the same plea deal dude got.
Nope, because they can still win it. That's the worst part about it. That's the worst part about it. If this is true, with the nigga who's the head nigga staring you right in your fucking face while you do this shit, why didn't you change your plea deal? Bitch, I can get your wife whacked.
Yeah, facts. That's true.
This don't hurt Young Thug in the long run. It hurts the YSL case in the long run, but it does not hurt Young Thug as this abusive ass nigga. I think what's heading down for Young Thug is a plea deal as far as a bond goes. This nigga, Marquavius Huey, walked in the courtroom a non-convicted felon and left out a fucking convicted felon.
On his own terms.
Bitch.
Damn.
Them niggas is from out of Stone Mountain. They ain't even out of Atlanta, bruh. They out of Confederate Town, bruh. Like, no, bruh. This is, AK, you in Cleveland. This is essentially niggas out of, man, where the fuck that city is?
Canton, Akron,
Not,
Elyria.
nah. Go south. It's between Columbus and y'all niggas.
Cincinnati, Columbus, Marion.
Nah, because Cincinnati is a border town.
Nigga, it's a lot of shit in Ohio, nigga.
What's that shit with the Campbell soup shit?
With the Campbell soup.
Fuck. You know, I speak that Ohio shit a little bit.
Napoleon.
Fuck it, go to Napoleon. That's cool. Napoleon's good enough. That's like niggas from Napoleon essentially saying, we fighting court down here, but we're going to take it up to motherfucking Cleveland, and we're going to fight it too. Said it this week. It's these biceps is... Hey, in real life, come see how big these arms is. Y'all don't know it.
Man, so who you think taking pleas next, man?
Thug is up next. Yak ain't taking that. Yak's not taking that. Yak ain't taking it.
Thug is taking a plea for sure.
Thug can only take a plea if it dismisses. First off, let me break the internet on this one. Thug mama said, nigga, you ain't taking no motherfucking felony. Thug literally, his mama, I can put that on the internet. His mama said, nigga, you not taking no felony, nigga. Do you know how bad they will fuck you on a felony?
Yeah, real bad.
So the only nigga who can take a plea deal is Shannon because he facing two bodies. He facing Shamel Drinks and Donovan Thomas. Nigga, as long as he ain't got an elbow, bruh, as long as he got a motherfucking plea deal, I ain't gonna hold you. Don't admit YSL is a gang and you can't lose for nothing.
But if he take a plea deal, Donovan Thomas murder solved, right?
Yeah.
Let's open up another can of worms. This bad.
Do your thuggery. You know how I tell it. You know how I tell it. Do your thuggery, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas be mad. AK said this. Blocked.
Blocked.
Bitch, blocked.
Hey, look. I said it. This is bad. bad, Teddy.
Shout out Flacco. This is bad.
This bad.
Well, that nigga chilling in Houston, by the way. Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, this bad, y'all. This is bad. I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
The first plea deal was not bad. The first plea deal ain't bad. The second plea deal is. The Lil Rod plea deal don't hurt nothing. This plea deal right here, as I'm hearing it live, fuck Seti Nash, bro. Fuck Seti Nash.
Why you ain't on your big channel with this shit, nigga?
Because this bitch said I need 4,000 hours to get monetized again.
Oh, you passed that today. You had like 4,000 people in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, bro. That shit cut up. Then they started talking about certain shit that I didn't want to talk about, and then I just talked about it. That Duce got a nigga. Luce.
So what did this nigga all admit to in his plea deal today?
You gonna put me on the spot. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, type of friend AK is, right? So essentially that the shit that y'all charged me with, I'm guilty of. But to a lesser. See, robbery with a weapon versus robbery is two complete different things. Because you got to remember, that nigga was charged with, hey, go pick up some drugs from my uncle, and then y'all rob my uncle. Go pick up some drugs from my uncle, but then y'all rob my uncle. Then the nigga's lawyer. See, I hate to do this. Y'all gonna hate me for what I'm about to do. Y'all gonna fucking hate me for what I'm about, because the nigga's lawyer, and I like his lawyer. I like his lawyer. His lawyer complimented me on the keeping it fair. See, what y'all don't understand is I painted the illustration of shit. If he's guilty, the state gotta really prove that shit. But from what the motherfucking lawyer said, it looked like they got like bare minimum evidence. When you tell me, that's why I showed these stupid ass shoes. These shoes right here were so fucking popular.
Yeah, they were.
These red 12s was so popular that everybody had them. Was fucked off the retail value because they overproduced it. So how he was saying was that yellow jacket, and I ain't gonna hold you, bruh, that yellow puff jacket was massively popular to the point where was it North Face? Hey, K, you more stylish than me, nigga.
Yeah, North Face. Everybody had a North Face bubble.
Yeah, right. So he was saying, bruh, everybody been rocking this North Face bubble. And it was true. But this nigga happened to be the one nigga that robbed him from his shit. A fucking $85 jacket that at least one bitch in the party would have fucked you over, for sure. You wearing that motherfucker. One bitch would have fucked you for sure. So it's to the point where I'm looking at it like, that makes sense. Then you say, hey, Marquavius Huey is about to pull up, but he didn't pull up. But niggas pulled up because my client, and that's how I refer to him, and that's why AK and myself don't like the fact that niggas be saying my client, shout out to Track, fuck you too. My client was on his way, but he didn't do it. And so what I was led to believe, like, I don't like feeling played, bro. That's why I fuck with AK, because AK would say fuck Seti Nash, but not how y'all say it. Like, I respect a nigga honesty. I don't give a fuck. Any nigga that don't fear me is on my team. Every nigga that's on my team don't fear, I would kill him or beat his ass.
Easy.
Because I grew up with niggas like that. Y'all don't realize.
No weak links around, man.
Yeah, nah. Every nigga around me said, nah, you wrong. Every nigga around me right now literally does not fear me. And I respect that. Because everybody around did. So, some of y'all, yeah, they don't know the monster Seti Nash. They just know the smiling ass. AK, they don't know how big I am in real life.
I think this nigga in real life.
They don't know how physically bigger I am.
Not no little nigga pause, like, at all. I'm 6'1", 230. Sandy at least 3-4 inches taller than me and like a good 50 pounds muscle more. Like, yeah. It's like he ain't no little nigga at all.
So I respect a nigga who say I will shoot you or punch you dead in your shit, and I don't care what will happen afterwards. So for me,
y'all see that one hit a quitter video, did y'all?
bro, it's like 5 of them bitches.
Wow, knock that nigga straight out.
Out his socks. Hey, cuz is down for 20 minutes. But
one hit though. Then said he gave the other nigga he was with superpowers because before that he wasn't knocking out shit. Said he knocked the nigga out, he knocked the nigga out. I said, damn.
yeah, nah, and Chop is like an inch taller than me. Cuz 6'4". He from North Highlands Gangsta Crip. Cuz ran so many. He probably in North Highlands Gangsta Crip that ran the most fades in 1 year. And just we talking about just putting niggas on. Fuck the bullshit. He put niggas on. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. If this nigga say you good, bitch, you good in the pen. But that don't matter. Yeah, so I ain't gonna hold you. The problem that I have with this whole entire shit is you can't tell me that y'all gotta win in case and then cop out.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. I don't. You see what I'm saying? You just fucking can't, bro. You can't tell me that y'all throttling, whooping shit, fucking belt to feet. You niggas is whooping feet out this bitch. Every nigga in Midwest, from Pittsburgh all the way back to Chicago, is saying belt to ass. You're saying belt to ass on this case, and nigga, you plead out. That man, I got a problem with that shit, bro. And I'm about to lose my shit. I swear to God, I'm about to lose my shit. Y'all might be lied to.
This also gonna make me relook at how I look at trials. Because what we looked at wasn't what them lawyers was looking at. Them lawyers had to feel they have no chance.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Nah, fuck that. Speak on it.
Yeah, they had to have felt that they had no chance. So I'm gonna keep it 100. It ain't really just that. It's all of us that's wrong. We all need to re-educate ourselves. I owe Hilton and Love an apology because I used to cook them bitches. And guess what, y'all? They did enough to get some goddamn plea deals. This is not an L for the state. Anytime you plead guilt, that's a W.
Whoa, wait, though. Hey, K, this is where I got to push back. If I tell you you got a murder one charge and you plead that bitch down to a drug sentencing charge, is that an L or a W for the state?
It's both. Because anytime you get not guilty, it's always a W. I mean, anytime the state brings somebody up and they don't hear not guilty or acquitted.
All right, let me help you further your case. What you really trying to say is anytime you get a conviction, it's a W for the state.
Yeah, it could still be an L too, but it's always gonna be still a win.
All right, go ahead.
Because the initial goal is to convict these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's to the max. But if you get like y'all, I want y'all to know, if y'all was on Law and Crime, it was people clapping, yay, he took a plea deal. Oh my God, he's going home. And guess what that judge said? Yeah, you still have to do 5 years. And guess what? Everybody's opinion changed. So I want y'all to know something. When y'all initially heard plea, y'all was happy as hell. When y'all realized he still had to go to jail. It was the whole thing.
It depends though, because like, so all right, so Quamarvius Nichols never said YSL is a gang.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? His plea deal doesn't hurt the prosecution defense. It hurts the prosecution team, but it doesn't hurt nothing.
Right.
It don't help or hurt nothing. It's like a clear line. Like, all right, well, we still got your bitch ass convicted. You still going to the prison system.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, all right, your punk ass still going to prison.
You gotta say it like this though, Shetty. A
Go
lot
ahead.
of the niggas who admitted YSL is a gang, some like Shawty, he's still a part of this shit.
And a bitch.
You feel so? It's like it's up to them jurors. If you were the jury and you hear some niggas saying it's not a gang, some niggas saying it is, well, you got enough to be like, this shit a gang. Regardless of what niggas pleading out to and what niggas ain't saying, we got certain niggas that's coming up here is saying it. They is saying Young Thug was Rock Crew.
Right. Nobody ever admitted that shit before Slime Not Shawty. So, yeah. Go ahead. I'm going to give you more ammo because AK going to have to take some shots at me. So, I got to get a nigga the ammo at bare minimum. Bare minimum. I'm going to get a nigga at least some ammo because Slime Not Shawty is a bitch. Like,
he's a bitch.
Is a bitch.
He's
Like,
a bitch.
we ain't finna do that.
And he worse than Woody. I don't give a fuck. He worse than Woody. I didn't hear Woody say Young Thug was a part of Rock Crew on the stand. I didn't hear Woody say, yes, YSL is a for sure gang on the stand. I heard him say it.
Never. What's down? Shout out, Louisiana.
Say that shit out his mouth.
No, Lee Huncho, because you done forgot about Lil Woody's testimony. What was the main thing about Lil Woody's testimony? You gonna come out saying Lil Woody shot at fucking rich homie Quan fucking dad's barbershop. That's how you gonna get out of Lil Woody's testimony.
Yeah.
You don't get he said YSL is a gang. That never happened. You don't get that. So
even though Woody said he shot at rich homie Quan, can the jury believe that when a nigga was lying the whole time? It's like anything Woody really said is dirt.
Really
the
fuck
way
yourself.
that nigga got on that stand and acted a fool, that nigga dirt, bro. He can't matter at all in this trial.
Yeah, nobody. First, I said fuck Lil Woody. Nobody care about that nigga after this. Who care?
That's true.
Who care? You don't give a fuck about Lil Woody after this.
That's true.
Nobody care. You remember the nigga because now what he said about Lil Durk, which is true. But other than that, don't nobody give a fuck about Lil Woody.
You ain't lying though. They don't.
Nah, they don't because
fuck about him. The nigga was snitching for years. We only gave a fuck about him when we started seeing interrogation.
And the worst part, once Moontoon got sentenced, Lil Woody disappeared.
Yeah.
I hate to say it that way. Once they said Moontoon got sentenced to 5 years, that disappeared Lil Woody off the face of the fucking earth.
What I tell you, Shetty, before we disappear, what I call and tell you?
Man, a whole lot of shit. I don't want to say.
I said, nigga, Woody gonna have to disappear.
Whether he wanted to or not.
Whether he wanted to or not. So I'm like, Shawty was gonna have to come up there and say some shit.
With his bitch ass.
They did that strategically. Not gonna lie, man. They had an FF first. I'm gonna give them niggas a solid C plus B minus. After all this, this is the redemption tour of Miss Love and Miss Hilton.
Hey, here we're getting ugly though. Marquavius Huey took the A plus. I don't give a fuck what I just said. That nigga was facing 3 life sentences.
Yeah.
Nigga ended up pleading out to 9 years. Damn near 4 years of credit served. Bruh, I don't care what I say pro Young Thug. I'm going to keep it all the way authentic. I could say, hey, Mackin ass Matthews, whatever the fuck, but for his client, A plus.
Yeah, he represented his client.
Best interest, yeah. Fuck what Seti, and I tell you niggas, fuck what the bloggers say. Fuck what Seti Nash said. Fuck Seti Nash.
Me too. You still gotta have your own opinion too.
You feel what I'm saying?
We're just here to give y'all our opinion and somewhere to start.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta form everything. You can't just take everything AK say, cause I be wrong a lot too.
But it don't matter from the standpoint of what's best for the nigga going through it.
Yeah.
Regardless if Seti Nash and AK say, yeah, that nigga's a bitch ass nigga and all that. Man, fuck them niggas. What the fuck did I get out of this?
That's true. And it don't make it better when lawyers out here acting like they got a winning fucking case and they client ain't about to do no time and then double back. Not even. That don't help either. So, shit, Did nobody know what the fuck the lawyers, every goddamn body, nigga.
Yeah.
We all was
Yeah, nah, bro. It don't matter, bro. Like, end of the day, what a blogger or a YouTuber, I gotta start taking the name YouTuber more serious. Whatever the fuck we say, fuck what we talking about. It don't matter. Nigga, I got kids to come home to and a wife to come home to. Fuck what a Seti Nash and AK talking about. Them niggas is for the streets. Fuck the streets. I walk on sidewalks.
Yeah, and also, Seti's giving y'all a hood lawyer point of view. If y'all gonna cook Seti, cook these motherfuckers with diplomas who graduated, took 20 years in loyalty. They all been wrong, all of them.
Yeah,
all
but
of them.
but we called this shit. We called the first three. We said Bo Quays and Lil Rod. Niggas didn't even know about Lil Rod. Niggas knew nothing about Lil Rod. All the lawyers on YouTube, who it's supposed to be this, all this shit. What you say, niggas is out here shaking ass? Yeah, that's exactly what niggas was doing. Boy, I kept my eyes on the prize. You can't tell me shit about nothing.
Yeah, they was out here shaking their ass. Eddie said one thing that's important. Man, Quay don't give a fuck what we think.
He better not.
Quay like, man, give me them four. Give me that shit. You feel like,
yeah.
Them?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I could have just never been coming home.
Yeah, nigga, we ain't no Atlanta niggas. You from Ohio, I'm from California. The fuck we give a fuck about what these niggas think?
For real. I want some real shit. No, for real.
On me. When a nigga say, hey, this nigga said this nigga said that, bruh, and it's not to sound disrespectful. All these niggas say is what you think about the case. They don't say nothing prior to what a nigga said. They don't say nothing prior to what AK said or what Seti Nash. Them niggas don't give a fuck. Well, bro, I just walked through Rollo's shit. Walked through the nigga shit. He knew how I felt about it. Bro, you been saying some goofy ass, nut ass shit. That nigga had about 20 niggas on that shit. I'm ready to thug it out with all of them. Bitch, we can shoot it out right now. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather AK make like 20,000 speaking on the death of Seti Nash personally.
Hell no.
Because I'm thugging like that. But at the end of the day, yeah, cause you know I'm retarded. You already know that shit. You already know.
They know the internet Seti, man.
Yeah,
when I see Seti pull up to the fucked up, that nigga came to Cleveland, and I see a nigga park right here, and he did, and it wasn't nothing.
Hey,
that nigga looked around and he was cool, and we in the red zone. I'm like, yeah, he ain't scared. One thing I can't say is he scared.
Nah.
Nigga, Cleveland fucked up, nigga. Fucked up. And for that nigga to pull up like he did, blue bandana out, everything.
Yeah, but I'm on my mind. I ain't regular. I ain't logical like that. Today, I probably wouldn't do that. Nah.
I'm like, nigga, blood's around this bitch.
Today, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, today, then before, if a nigga say I'm cool with Seti Nash, I'm slanging iron behind you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how it go. Fuck it, thug it out.
He hopped out the truck in fighting material. Shorts. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Shorts, J's on, little t-shirt, threw me a little Killer Clan t-shirt, bandana over his neck. I'm like, man, this nigga in the dead zone of Cleveland. And this nigga came out here. I respected it, though.
Yeah, but it's the wrong thing to
Because a lot of
respect.
niggas ain't gonna do that shit. They can talk all that shit they want. One thing they think is I don't be outside. Man, I be outside like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck with my kids.
Hoodie on, pistols.
With my kids, nigga.
Hoodie on, all that shit. Hey, nigga would have pulled through there. He got at least 4 pistols to fight at bare minimum. Fully loaded.
Pistols on me with my kids.
Fully loaded. Now I can blissfully say I ain't that same nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I can blissfully say.
Yeah, cause you had balls, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You know, shit. But I was responsible for you, regardless of whatever. It's like me coming to Cali, nigga. And you tell me.
Oh, I promise you. Every nigga gonna walk up to you, gonna be smiling, handshakes. Let's take a picture. You come to anywhere in California where I'm at, ain't a nigga bold enough to play. I don't give a fuck out, nigga. What from where? Who?
So fuck the bullshit. When we about to do this joint live, you hop on so I can cut your ass.
I'm home now. I'm home. You see the TV? I'm in my big ass house. Hold on. Cause I might have I might have some shit to pull in. Talking about a nigga in his big ass baller. Where you at? Fuck my dog off. My baby. Baller. Hold on. A nigga in his big ass house with a shed on the side. Nigga, my baby. Come here. Yep. All right, get your bitch ass off me. Yeah. I'm getting ready to set the second side of a nigga house on a Airbnb shit. Second side. Just so I can make money. Bitch ass bitch. Hold on, I gotta grab my phone. Hold on. Hold on. All right, go ahead. You saying?
No, I was just talking my shit, talking about these people need to stop putting their heart and soul in the thug, because once again they gotta get let down. All these people wake up to hear the trial. All these people get free thug, and these niggas said, "Nigga, fuck y'all, nigga. We finna take these."
My dog just knocked down my goddamn light.
Yeah, I got my drink. I'm finna get Nick at night. We finna do a 3-panel, break this shit down. You know what I mean? And tell these people what it is. I need about 20 minutes.
Deal shit. I'm gonna put out a video because I think they done by now. This right here is a nigga's Airbnb. I'm gonna sit this. This is a whole nother side of my house, by the way. I'm gonna have to get another couch. Look at her. She knows she done fucked up. When your dog know they done fucked up. Real muscle. Look at her. Look, she done ran. So, yeah. There's that. I got some bar stools coming. If you ever in my new city, I don't know. Hold on. Nigga need a hole for this. Fuck. Yeah. I need 2 hands. I'll catch you on the next one.